Dice Clay will stop by. He just got thrown off The Apprentice.
Yeah, we got to talk about that. Why did he bother to do the show?
First of all, Dice was maybe the worst person ever to be on The Apprentice. The guy goes on, and the idea of The Apprentice, I'm not an Apprentice watcher, but I understand the show.
Oh, you saw it now? You watched the episode?
I didn't watch the episode, but I'm familiar with it. And the fact of the matter is that the idea is that you want to become Donald Trump's apprentice.
Right.
So you have to, they needed him to raise money by selling cupcakes. Some guy's like, I'm not going to sell cupcakes.
Yeah, he couldn't wear the hat. He couldn't do the things that it would take.
He goes, I'm from Brooklyn. I don't wear that kind of hat.
I can't look like a jerk off.
Yeah.
And then it was, in that sense, it was funny, but you're right. He stopped playing the game.
Yeah, I mean, what is that? I mean, why go on? I mean,
it's called The Apprentice.
Right. I mean, why go on it?
You might as well call it the jerk off.
And I think for Dice, it's kind of a come down. Like, the guy was selling out Madison Square Garden and stuff. And now he's doing The Apprentice. It's had to be a tough blow for him. I think he was trying to act like he was above it.
And by the way, he says that a million times in the episode.
Is that right?
I sold out Madison Square Garden 4 times. And again, I bet Trump knows how to tweak people, and it makes it fascinating. The thing that annoys the fuck out of me, and I'm sure a lot of regular people watching it, is Trump sits there evaluating all these guys who at one point were champions in their field. Dennis Rodman.
Right.
One of the
Joan Rivers.
best rebounder of all time. Right. Joan Rivers, well-respected
Host
comic.
of The Tonight Show.
Right. And Rodman has 5 rings. Dice Clay, at one point, the biggest comic. And it's him and his son and daughter
evaluating,
just basically laughing at these people. like Dice is trying to, Dice grew up in Brooklyn, probably not a lot of money, made something out of himself, and now he's there and he's fumbling over trying to explain himself, as is Dennis Rodman, and Trump's kids are laughing at him.
Oh no!
And they're just sort of like, well, you're not coming off well, and you don't seem like a leader. And why aren't you a leader?
Right. You're not a businessman.
It makes you want to crawl through the fucking TV and strangle him.
So that'll be good to see Dice in about a half hour or so.
Yeah, we'll get his take on all
That's right.
How you doing, Andrew? Dice Clay here on Howard TV. It's going to be another fascinating episode of Dice and Stern and the gang.
Now, what are you going to be talking about today, Dice?
Well, I'm sure I want to talk about The Apprentice. Just sort of like what's going on in the world of Dice.
Nice.
That's what I'll be talking about.
A lot of new stuff?
Yeah, I would say so.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, man. We'll see you in there.
You got it.
Andrew Dice Clay is here. He is controversial again. He was on the TV show The Apprentice.
First to be kicked off.
Oh, I like those glasses.
That is no distinction to be proud of.
I gotta wear them.
Why?
No, because I got a shot in my eye for, fluid.
Let me ask you about that. I've heard people get a needle right in their eye.
Doesn't hurt. It's a mental thing. You go past it mentally.
But there's no physical pain when they put a needle in your eye?
Why are they shooting things into your eye?
I don't even know.
Oh, you know. Stop
I just told you.
No, you had fluid?
Fluid.
How
so
do you
it
get
drains
fluid
the
in your
fluid.
eye?
Well, that they don't know. That happens. A lot of people get it.
Is that like a glaucoma thing?
No.
Is your eye messed up?
Yeah, months ago. If I closed my right eye, everybody in here would look like from another planet.
So those big glasses?
You know what I'm talking about? Like when you did the show. Serious.
That's right.
That's what it would make it look like. It really fucks up your body.
I don't mean to be rude. George Takei, I don't know if
No, I know. We've met in here
You've
before.
met George, yeah.
Yeah, I know everybody here.
Right.
How is everybody?
No one's all that good.
Everybody's good.
Nobody's doing all that well.
No, the book is doing great, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you happy with it?
Extremely.
Artie's eating.
He decided to have lunch while you were here.
No, I mean...
What are you eating, Artie? I mean, honestly. What is going on over there?
Mozzarella and turkey.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
All right.
No, thank you. Man.
No, serious. I see it all over, I'm telling you. I actually go into bookstores. I don't know why. It's for coffee, normally.
Did you read Artie's book? I mean? Would you bother reading Artie's book?
I would read. You got one to autograph or something?
Sure, yeah.
You can't buy one?
I would. I'll give him the money if he's doing good that way.
Are you very cheap, Dice? Because Shuli claims that you called him and said, would you open up for me and do it for free for the honor of doing it for Dice?
No. He was asking for, too much for him.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. He got carried away.
I'll be honest. I didn't know who... I wanted another act on the show. I wanted a few comics. So they go, Shuli from the Stern Show.
So he tried to take advantage, you feel,
No,
in a way.
so I go, who the fuck is he?
Yeah, right.
I go, I know everybody in the Stern Show. You know?
There's Shuli.
So I said, let him be happy he's actually opening the show.
Right.
And but he did a great job. He's a strong comic.
And that's not that's not exactly the story.
Oh, there he
Somebody
is.
called me.
Where'd you come from?
I flew him in.
I didn't even know he was in here.
He snuck in. Well,
That's
it's
the
the
eye
eye thing. You can't say. What is it, Shuli?
One of his people called me and they asked me, "Are you available to do a show with Dice?" And I said, "I am." And he says, "What are you asking for price-wise, or would you like to do it for the love of Dice?" It wasn't, but it wasn't him that said that.
Oh, that's hysterical.
Yeah, and I said I love Dice, but I love paying my bills too, and I asked for some
Is
money.
it true when you open for Dice, he busts your balls? I heard what Dice likes to do with other comics is you were in the middle of your set, and Dice told
not the middle.
The beginning.
Before he even went out.
Like a minute before I go on stage.
You know how many
what did he do to you?
He comes, he pulls me aside, and he goes,
Wait. Before you say, you know how, like, we used to do the pranks? Like, I affect
Yes,
people?
I know. You're a prankster.
Yeah, I love doing that shit. So, I don't know this guy.
Right.
I'm in Toronto,
Yeah,
you know.
who is he? Yeah.
It was my first time playing with him in Toronto.
So what did you do?
So, well, he goes, you know what would be really great for you to do when you go out there? He goes, ask people who's excited for Dice. Ask them who loves hockey. Ask them who's from
just all
Canada.
things that people would applaud. Like, how many people here from Canada?
Right.
So, they're going to go, yeah. How many people here love hockey? Yeah.
And he says...
Because I don't know if he's got material, you know?
Who knows?
And he says, right when they're at the peak, right when they're at their craziest, you talk about the song I'm going to come out on stage to that my kids wrote.
So you did all this.
Yeah, it was the greatest thing.
And then you bombed, right?
Well, he basically said, do it for 3 minutes, and I went out, and I ate a sandwich for 3 minutes, and the funniest thing is
I enjoy
I
watching
was
a guy
on the
bomb.
floor laughing.
Is it a power game when you Dice? You want to see if you can control the other comics?
No, it's more of I get to laugh a little because.
Well, that's what he told me backstage. He says, it's not funny to them. It's funny to me.
Did I ever really care about if a crowd
Don't you
is
care if
silent?
maybe you want him to bomb so that you'll look even funnier when you come out.
No, my show is all about affecting people. It's more.
I see.
It's like myself in the middle of my show, I'll come out with something I know is going to tank.
Right. Why?
So if they're really laughing, it's like I put a stop to that.
Why? But why? I don't understand. Why?
Because then I have to dig myself out.
You like the
sometimes you
challenge.
can, and sometimes you just keep bombing.
What do you mean? What would you say to an audience to bomb? I mean, what would you...
because when I came up in comedy, like Don Jameson, who also works the shows with me, like he says to me, he goes, it's unbelievable with you how you really don't care if there's any laughter in the room. He goes, I can't get to the microphone quick enough
to
hear some kind of laughter in the room.
Sure.
He goes, you walk out, you stand around for a few minutes like you're looking at the decor of the room.
Right.
Like the crowd isn't there. But that's part of what the fans that come to see me love.
It's part of the performance.
Yes.
The fact that you don't care.
So an opening act, coming out there and discussing the music that I'm going to walk out to and why this particular song is getting played and who
That's
played
funny
it.
to you.
Yeah, because the crowd's looking at him and I'm seeing it's like, number one, who the fuck is this? And why is he discussing the opening song?
Howard, I come out on stage, I do the whole thing, who loves hockey, who loves Canada, and everybody's just ready to explode.
Yeah, I
and
get
then
him
I go,
some craziness.
And then I go, let me tell you about the song he's coming out. And this guy yells out, get the fuck off stage.
Just crickets.
And I'm like, so here's my only punchline. I go, his son Max plays drums on it. He's been drumming since 11. That was my only punchline. And I come off stage, I'm sweating, I just ate it.
But the second night, didn't you get to go out and
Absolutely.
kill?
But
I heard when you went out to do your real act, Dice marched another comedian on in the middle of your set and just told him to grab the microphone.
No, that was a different place.
All right.
The second night in Montreal, was a bigger place.
And he
He
did
had to
well.
go out and kill.
No, he let me do 15 minutes, and I killed, and he actually listened to the whole set, which was very cool, because a lot of comics don't do that, and he was...
You liked it, Dice? You liked what you heard?
Yeah, I think he's great. He's doing more shows with me. But this is the thing, the new thing I do, it's like a new thing. No, like with the comics, like there's 2 or 3 comics on the show.
So it's a new thing.
So instead of just a comic finishing up, you know, they never know
What's
when the
gonna
next
happen.
guy's coming on.
I see. Dice,
You know,
you're
like
always an
rappers do
innovator.
that.
You're
you know
always
how
an innovator.
Well, I got it from the whole rap world because, like, a lot of rappers go out together, and right in the middle of one song, here comes another rapper saying, you know, basically the same. You know, and then the other guy's like, all right, I'm done for a little, all right?
All right, I'll see you later. And another guy comes
But
out.
the beauty of being a comic is the guy could be in the middle of the bit, and here comes like Jim Florentine, like just walking out, because you never know when the new guy is going to come
But
out.
you would never allow a guy to come out during your set, so
Well,
you know.
I'm Dice. It's my show.
Come on.
Just like this is the Howard Stern show.
But you're messing with guys a little bit.
No.
Come
It's
on,
all
man.
about for comedy's sake.
All right, all
You know,
right.
and then like Jameson and Florentine wound up doing their acts together in one place.
Howard, I'm on stage at
'Cause
Governor's.
one of them walked off. I go, where you going? You guys are killing. Go back out.
Yeah.
I said to Jameson, go back out. And they stayed on for 15 minutes. And the crowd's dying from it. They're
So
eating
you're
it up.
like a producer in a sense. You make these guys even funnier.
Well, I don't look at it like a producer. I look at it like this is about laughter. It's, you know.
Surely,
I was on stage at Governor's, and the whole time I'm up there, I know Don's going to come out at some point. I don't know when.
You never know when.
And I'm after every joke, I'm looking over my shoulder like somebody's going to come and kill me.
All right.
And then I realize when he's on
nothing
stage.
to do with that.
No, I'm just saying. I realize when he's on stage.
Is it,
'cause
Dice, is it
minute
like
you
when you went to a concert in the old days and all of a sudden guest star Eric Clapton would walk out with the Beatles and play the guitar?
Yeah, but I don't think of it. I use the whole
Use
rapper
rap
thing.
Okay, all right.
Instead of Eric
Shuli.
Clapton, it's Shuli.
Right, it's Shuli. Shuli, I have to see you do that now. Now I'm
He
fascinated.
did a great job. What happened?
I didn't tell you to leave.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Why don't you leave?
You heard the new wait a minute. Did you hear the new album?
Yes.
Tell them what you think of the new album.
What new album?
I got a
Dice
new
has an album.
Well, you know, all right. I'll just say they could go to. It's not out. Nobody gets to hear it really.
All right.
You know, but they could go to Andrew Dice. No, they go to AndrewDiceClay.com, and it's coming out very soon.
Does anybody buy comedy albums anymore? Is it tough
No,
to
not
market?
in stores,
No.
but all through the internet.
You
But
download.
I played it for Shuli,
And he liked it.
and I'll let him say what he thinks of it.
You know, he mic'd it in a way where you not only do you hear him on stage doing jokes, but you hear table conversations of people that are loaded and are commenting on. It's like a DVD audio commentary with a stand-up.
Like don't know what to listen to.
Right.
But it's a very, I consider it like really a rock and roll stand-up album.
But Shirley, be honest. Some of
Yeah.
this is humiliating to you to go out on stage and not hear any laughs. It's humiliating.
There was in my
You were
mind
being humiliated.
when he asked me to do
Why
that
would
thing
you
in
say that?
Toronto.
Well, he was
Because you
having a
sent
good
him out there.
time.
He
You
wasn't
weren't
having a
there.
good time. That's not what he does
weren't
on
having
stage.
fun?
No.
Listen,
he was.
if
He's
I-
afraid
Let
to
him
tell
say
you.
it
He
his
wants to
way.
work with you some more, so he's afraid to be
But
honest.
why would he want to work if he was getting humiliated?
Because
now I
it's
can't
work.
have him.
Work is work.
Because of you.
I felt like it was a test he was doing.
You
Like
just
to see-
killed his job.
No, you humiliated him.
Yeah, well, then I can't have him.
Well, now
that's
you can
right.
sit
If
at
he
home
came-
I
and
don't
not
want him
be
doing this
No,
humiliated.
listen. If he came to you and said it's a humiliating experience
Right.
to, work with Dice, I can't have him there because that means he doesn't get the joke.
No, he didn't come to Howard and say that.
He never said anything.
Oh, he didn't?
No.
You don't know the
Howard is
calls.
saying it.
I'm
You don't know
saying
the
he
phone
was
calls he
humiliated.
gets at home?
Yeah, no one calls me.
Oh,
Trust
okay.
me.
Shuli ain't
So go
calling
ahead.
Howard.
Surely you liked it.
No, I did. I listen. I've been a huge Dice fan for many years, and
No,
it
but
was
did
an
we
honor
have
to work
fun,
with
the
him.
truth?
I enjoyed working.
It's hard
with
to
him.
do. It's hard to go up there and purposely bomb.
Right.
It's hard to do.
Well,
Guys,
he wasn't
speaking
planning on
speaking
it.
of purposely bombing, I want to
You have
talk to
to
you
warn
about
her.
The Apprentice, which you just came off of. Now, I'm going to
Oh,
talk
we
some
don't need
sense to
Shuli.
you.
We don't need Shuli for this.
No,
right?
No,
Shuli's
he's
gone
gone.
already.
He's gone.
As quick
I'll
as
see
he
you
was-
later.
Dice,
No, wait. Before you get into this, I'll talk about The Apprentice. But did he say that to you, the truth?
No, this is the first I'm hearing of it.
No, because when he's with me, it's like he's
he
like
said
my
he
new
had
friend.
a good time, or fire him. I mean,
No,
what
he
can I
said
do?
we became like friends.
Yeah.
No, that's our interpretation of the story. He didn't say anything.
Dice, I'm making conversation.
Oh,
Now, listen. Talk to me about
that's
this.
what talk radio is.
Yeah, you went on The Apprentice,
Okay.
and some would say, and I might be in this camp, you went on there, and the purpose of the show is that you're trying to be Donald Trump's apprentice. I know in real life that's not your aspiration, but if
No,
you're
it's
going
not.
on the show and that's the premise, you went on and you purposely
No, that's
didn't try
see.
hard.
This is what I don't like.
You did not
See,
try
I
hard.
watched the show.
Okay.
And
What happened?
okay, I went. What happened is I got a call the night before. They said, "Would you want to do the Celebrity Apprentice?" And these shows, today, like, Apprentice, Dancing with the Stars, all
Sure.
that. You know, they get huge viewership.
They do, and
You know,
it's a good
like
opportunity.
40 million people watching. So,
Right.
you know, as a stand-up, it's great to do a show like that. You do some charity.
Absolutely.
You get seen. You know, it's the biggest audience. You know, when they were airing the commercials during the Super Bowl, you know, it's the biggest audience I was ever in front of ever on
Right.
television, movies.
Sure.
You know, and, you know, obviously we know my history. I don't got to go through that. But I'm saying this is a great thing. If you're in concert, you know, let people see you on a show like this. But what happened,
But you got embarrassed. I feel this is my theory.
there was no embarrassment.
Listen.
You're doing like you did to Shirley.
No. I'm asking you. I'm making conversation.
I know, but you can't. This is what he did.
You were supposed
this is what
to sell
Donnie did.
You were supposed to sell a cupcake.
No, but don't
were
go to
sup-
the cupcake shit.
Go
You're
to
in the
what?
wrong spot.
What spot am I supposed to be
From
in?
the second I said hello to this fucking guy.
Trump.
Now I know Trump.
Right.
I used to do the Taj. I used to, besides performing there, I would
Right.
gamble big there.
Sure, I know you're a big gambler.
Is he? I
And
didn't
the
know.
funny
Yeah.
thing is,
talk about how much you gamble.
I could lose.
$1 million a night, right?
Well, I never lost $1 million. That was one time I lost 700,000 3 nights in a row.
On what?
What?
Blackjack.
Blackjack.
But
Oh
I would
my
also
God.
win that much.
He bets crazy.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
bet crazy, but I could win $500,000 in one shoe.
Really?
So
Artie,
yeah,
you're
it was
lightweight.
like it was like I was-
700 grand in 3 days, and
No,
that was,
that
and the
was the
most
worst
you
lose. That was the most I lose it in.
You would bet
Lose it
100,000 a hand, right?
What?
You would bet
lost it, Ed?
you bet
No, losed.
you bet you you would bet
whatever.
You would bet
What's
100.
she got to say? I'm sorry.
I understood
I didn't
you.
go to
Vassar.
Brooklyn Community College.
100.
sorry.
You would bet $100,000 a hand, right?
No, I would bet 10 grand a hand right across the table. Take the whole table. If you double down, it's like 60 grand across the table.
Right.
And I would dare the dealer to beat me.
Right.
And
he did.
Yeah. But then
Repeatedly.
I would turn it on.
Do you gamble anymore?
No, I haven't gambled or smoked in 8 years.
Yeah, because it became.
No, you just
a
grow up,
problem.
right? I was really doing it out of boredom.
Right, and you're pissing
Yeah.
away money. I mean, that's
but,
hard-earned
but
money.
the thing was, yeah, it is hard-earned money, and you
Right.
realize that in the long run. But, it would bounce. It's like ping pong. The minute you sit down to gamble, to me, you're losing.
Right.
Because even if you win a lot, it's not like going on stage and doing a great show.
Right.
Like Shuley.
Right.
It's you're just getting money for really nothing. So
But
it
why
meant
did you
nothing
stop?
if you
Because you don't make the
You know
same
what?
amount of money you used to.
No.
And you said, hey, probably your accountant sat you down and
No,
said,
it had
listen,
nothing to do with the accountant. I just didn't want to gamble anymore. I just saw
You
what a
lost the
waste of
urge.
time. Yeah.
I could believe.
Same
I tell
thing
you,
with smoking. I'm a very disciplined guy with the things I want to do.
Right.
Or not do.
that's
Right.
impressive. Just to
Yeah.
stop smoking
I
and
just
gambling.
didn't want to do it anymore. I quit smoking one time before I quit for good.
Yeah.
But that time when I quit for 18 months, and I wanted to smoke the whole time.
Right.
Because the pressure was on me like, oh, you should quit, from doctors. So I quit, but I wanted to smoke, so I started again.
Dice.
You're not letting me finish. Why
All
do
right,
you
I have a
like
lot of
this with
questions
me?
and I have time,
Okay,
to consider. I need.
All right, so forget this. I quit
All right,
fucking
okay, you
8
quit.
years ago.
What I'm concerned about is you're going on The Apprentice.
All right, so let me tell you what happened. All right, go ahead.
My theory is.
All right, I'll let you. You want me to let you say it, right?
Yeah.
All right.
First of all, there's a school of thought
You're the host. You
that you
should.
go on The Apprentice and you behave yourself to the point where at least you accept that it's a game and you want to win the game. I get annoyed when I watch, let's say, Dancing with the Stars and the guy doesn't try.
Yeah.
There was a black guy. What was his name, Rob?
He was. Oh God, what was his name?
I can't think of his name.
One of the football players?
No,
he was a rapper, and he was on Dancing with the Stars, and he refused to even put on the dancing shoes.
Master P.
Master P. He says, "I'm not putting on dancing shoes. It's not cool. Master P don't wear dancing shoes." Meanwhile, you got to wear dancing shoes if you're going to dance, and if you're going to be on The Apprentice, you got to want to be Donald Trump's apprentice. Now, a lot of people have gone on these reality shows, Dice. I'm going to name a few.
It's like a school teacher.
Yeah, Mario
This is me all
Lopez.
the time now.
Mario Lopez. The guy's career was nothing. Went on. Now he's got a TV show. Lisa Rinna. Now she's hosting the red carpet. She's got a whole career going.
He's making like 5 figures a year.
Yeah,
running.
Jerry Springer, the guy who no one would touch him in prime time. All of a sudden, they gave him a prime time show after he was on Dancing with the Stars. If you go on there and you at
I
least
don't want no fucking show from this.
yes, you
no,
do.
I
You
don't.
want something. Why did
No.
you go on then?
No,
That's beneath you.
I've been in concert for a few years again,
sure.
and that's what I like doing.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
So, No, so there are things I want to do because whenever I do like a TV, like a sitcom, that kind of thing,
Sure.
you know, I'm always miserable with it. I can't hang out in one of these studios all day and learn lines I don't think are funny.
Well, you were very good as an actor. I
No,
remember
but
your movies.
It doesn't matter. It's not what I like doing.
Okay.
You know, like when I did Bless This House and I was playing the part, I didn't like doing it.
Why did you
so
go
when
on
they
The Apprentice
canceled
then?
it,
Why did
I'm
you go on
telling
The
you
Apprentice? Why?
Because it's huge viewership, and your fans get to see you on TV for a little while.
But it
And
seems
then-
like
and
you
then-
were embarrassed by the premise that
No,
you did
no.
not want to. You were
You
like the
are
guy who
not
won't wear
letting
dancing
me
shoes.
talk.
You went on the show.
Just like Donnie
Right.
didn't. I'm telling you something. I know when
'Cause you don't
somebody's
listen.
fucking with me.
You do not listen.
No, I listen. I don't want to get mad today.
All right, go
I don't
ahead.
want to get mad. I came in. I'm in a good fucking mood. They flew me to fucking Syracuse. These assholes. The pilot. I'm like, don't you know where you're going?
What pilot?
I'm going to New York.
You booked a
I'm
flight
going
to New York
Kennedy.
and he flew you to
No,
Syracuse.
these assholes called me the other day. They canceled the flight.
Right.
Because they go, it's snowing, that kind of
Sure.
shit. Okay, thanks for the call. Take care.
Right.
And I go back to banging, which you know, that's what I'm good at other than performing.
There's no doubt.
So now, all right, with The Apprentice, let's go back to that, right?
Right.
I'm the nicest guy in the world. You know that. And so I get the call.
I don't know that.
It's actually Rosh Hashanah Eve.
Yeah,
No,
okay.
you do know that.
No, you're not the nicest kind. Well, you have a
Right, well,
very
you
intense
also-
sense of humor.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I have different humors.
You're
You don't-
funny, yes.
All right. So they call me. I got to be there. I gotta drag my dick out of my girlfriend.
Oh, come on.
No, serious.
That's not true.
Yeah, it is true.
No.
To get on a plane and be there.
Dice.
No, serious. I'm not even kidding around.
I really want to be serious with you.
I'm being serious.
Why did
You're
you
not
go on
letting
The
me tell
Apprentice
the
if you didn't
story.
want to win? Why did you go on The Apprentice if you didn't want to win?
Yeah, let me tell. Because
Simple answer.
it's huge
Truth.
viewership.
Yeah, but you want to go on and play the game. No, you didn't want to win the game.
Well, you're not letting me get to that because that's what you do.
All right, go ahead.
That's the little game you play.
I don't understand.
So, no.
We haven't gotten anywhere yet.
Because he's not letting me.
I just know he went to
The minute I-
Schenectady.
No, Syracuse. That was
Right.
yesterday. But
Okay.
then they took off and brought me here.
All right, so what happened
All
on
right.
The
So
Apprentice?
the minute I get there, okay, you know, it's like to do the press for The Apprentice.
Okay.
Like even when they call me, I said, you know, to my kids, you think I'd be good? And they're like, yeah, you know, you would do good on
Sure.
that show. You know, you're a smart guy. And I'm like, all right, you know, whatever.
Are
know.
your kids goofing on you?
No,
like you goof on the
they know I
comedians?
could do good. I'm a pretty smart guy. Don't go
Could you
by
have won The
my
Apprentice?
language.
Could you have
I
buckled
didn't think
down?
I'd win, but I
Right.
thought I'd do real good.
So why did you
You're not
throw it
letting
all
me-
away? Why
Because-
did you throw it away?
In Christ,
We would have
I
been
try
proud
to be
of you.
nice and
We would have been
calm.
proud of you.
You could still be proud.
No.
First person off, that's not good.
Oh, really?
terrible.
No, be the second one.
No, Dennis,
Who's looking at the
Rodman.
second guy fired?
Dennis Rodman.
No, this is.
he beat
You want me
you.
to tell you the story?
Dennis Rodman beat you.
Yeah, so what?
Well, he doesn't
He
even
didn't
care.
beat me.
He beat you. He was there longer than you.
All right, good for him. I hope he's still there.
And if you want
What do I give a
publicity,
fuck? I couldn't give a fuck about anybody
if you want to
on
be in
there.
front of a large audience, now you're off the show. You're not in front of the audience. You had 1 week on there.
Well, how much I got to stay?
Well, come on.
No, but you're not letting me tell you what happened.
Go ahead.
All right, so I show up there
Right.
in good spirits, the whole thing. I go to shake Donnie's hand. I haven't seen him in a long time.
Donald Trump.
Yeah.
All right. No one calls him
Well,
Donald.
the people don't know
Why can't?
Don.
Yeah, well, I'm
Donnie.
trying to help you.
Wise guy, always wears tighty whities. All right, so I go over to shake his hand. You know, when you haven't seen when I didn't see you for a while, you give it like a little hug. How
Sure.
you doing, right? So he gives me one of the handshakes like he's the fucking president. This guy, like strong arm. I'm like, all right, what the fuck is? Because I could feel it. You know, I'm not a stupid fucking guy.
You know
okay?
you're paranoid.
So no,
You
wait
mean the
a
guy
minute.
shook your hand and you're catching a vibe?
You're not letting me go on about
Well,
the
because you
story.
just said
How much you
something.
want to talk about the handshake?
No, you said you shook his hand and you could see he was
I
doing something.
didn't like it.
What
I didn't
did you
like
like?
it.
That he shook
I didn't
your
like it
hand?
because I was watching him say hello to other people and he was hugging them.
Oh.
Yeah,
right away with
so
you.
I'm thinking,
So you think
number
he's-
one, they call me last minute, okay? And I'm going, what's this? I know this guy. I might not be his bosom buddy.
But you know him. You worked for him.
You know, yeah, but I'm saying, you know, treat me the right way.
Right.
So now they shoot the beginning of the show. See, I'm not mad about what the show was. It's what you didn't get to see. See, what they did, they fuck with me through the whole show. and his whole angle with me was about the women thing. He was talking to me more about who I am on stage. You know, this is what was in the boardroom. See, when you see the editing and it just jumps to
that's
something,
my point.
You're not listening.
You are paranoid.
No, this is not about paranoid.
You
It's what
read
was
into
said
things.
to me. Okay.
You read into things.
All right, listen to me.
Dice.
If somebody said to you,
Go ahead.
You know, you're a fucking child molester, would that get you angry?
Yes. Did he say that?
Because, no. I'm using an example.
Are you a child molester? Is that what you're trying to say?
So anyway, the minute they shoot the first scene on the Intrepid, he gets off the fucking, helicopter. The cabs are not good enough for this fucking guy, right?
Right.
Big shot.
Yeah.
Like I don't have any money, right? I don't have Trump money, but I got money for a cab. So, so he gets, and he's greeting everybody from Rodman. For some reason, he liked kissing Rodman's ass, and I'm friends with Rodman.
Right.
Dennis Rodman, who did this, Joan
else?
Rivers, who did this, Herschel Walker, like this great, ball guy.
So they
I don't
didn't
follow
treat
sport.
you with respect?
So then he looks at me and he goes, "You still like women?" And you can see it in my face right there at the beginning of the show. I'm like, the fuck is this? So now...
You still like women?
No, wait a minute.
That's insulting.
No.
That is insulting.
No, wait a minute.
He's implying you're gay.
He didn't say anything about, who I am as a performer. That's why I did on the show. Because
I see.
Now we're coming down the steps, and over comes, Marky Burnett, another big shot.
The producer of the show. Mark
No,
Burnett.
I don't give a... You know what? You want to make movies shows about living in the woods and eating ants? Good. Sure. So he comes over to me, and he says, "How you doing?" I say, "I want to ask you something." And Tom Green was watching this whole thing.
Tom Green, the comedian. Yeah.
He's like 10 feet away watching this. He came to my room after. He goes, "I couldn't believe that's what they got to be filming."
Yeah.
No, so I go, "Let me ask you something. Why did Trump say that thing to me up on the boat?"
Yeah.
I go, "Everybody, 5-time winner, this, that. Why didn't he look, Andrew Dice Clay, world-renowned comic, just anything like that?
Right.
Why about, he's talking about my act, like what I do in the act."
Right.
So he goes, "Oh, he's just ad." I go, "That's not an ad lib."
It's written down,
I go, "Is he setting me up?" I go, "Because if he is, let me just go home now." I said, "I flew in overnight." No, wait a minute.
No,
and he
Dice,
starts walking away.
I got to
Wait.
step in.
No, don't step in, because I grabbed this fucking guy and I go, "Look at me when I fucking talk to you."
You grab Mark Burnett?
I grabbed him right by his fucking arm. Don't walk, because I don't give a fuck. I don't need no fucking show living in the fucking jungle and eating fucking worms. I go, so I don't give a fuck about you or the fucking show if you're going to look the fuck with me. What is it, fucking quiz show?
Yeah,
I go,
but
"I'm
hold it.
warning you.
Hold it.
If you fuck with me," I go, "I'm the worst guy. I got the worst fucking mouth, And he goes, "No, we wouldn't do that." I go, "Make sure." So now in the boardroom,
I'm going to interrupt you. I have
you're
seen you
interrupting what you
self-destruct.
don't know.
No, listen to me.
I do self-destruct.
I saw you go on CNN.
I ruin the fucking relationship I have.
You do.
Yeah, well, that's how you're going to have a new one if you don't ruin the one you're in. You went, Mr. Big Shot. Oh, I could get married again. I could prove I could be married again.
Sure.
Yeah, but
I'm trying.
now... now everything passing by.
But Dice, you overreact. You were on a TV show. Now you're grabbing the producer. You're smacking him around.
I didn't smack
all
him.
right,
I
you
just
grab.
fucking look at me when I
You get
talk to you.
paranoid with people. I'm telling you, you get a chip on your shoulder. You're on The Apprentice. Enjoy the show and get into it a little bit.
None of
Well,
this
the minute
happened.
they fuck
You're
with
saying?
me.
So getting kicked off was your revenge.
No, it wasn't about being kicked off. Once they fucked with me,
They're not
I didn't
with
give
you.
a. They were fucking with you. Weren't in the boardroom.
Oh, come on.
No, I'm serious. So he's sitting there. When we have the
But
big
he's
fight.
in charge of judging you. He's
But
the
wait a
judge
minute.
and the jury.
Fucking judge
Something-
me.
It's like, but wait, Dice, the
Who are you to
premise is
fucking judge me?
because you're trying to get a job with him. That's the
I
premise.
don't want a job. I
We
just want
know
to be
that,
on
so
the
why
show.
go on the show?
For the fans.
The fans don't care if you're on Apprentice.
Yeah, they do. They love me because
you
I'm
went
funny
on
and I
there.
entertain them. But I was going to do the gig. So what happens in the
But
boardroom?
no, you could never get a job sitting there and fighting with Donald
when
Trump.
they told me, see, he fucking knocks you down with the fucking.
But you know your boss is always going to fuck with you. You got to put up with it.
But
He's the
you-
boss.
But you don't make somebody bake like an asshole.
No.
Serious.
No, come on. Come
you
on.
Know what?
You know the premise.
If I had The Apprentice, I'd give them fucking things to do that weren't
Of
fucking
course.
humiliating.
You would too. You do
No,
it
I
to
wouldn't.
comics.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
different. I'm a comic.
When
I
you're
can
the
do funny
boss, you
things.
humiliate the comics.
Look, I got nothing against the fucking guy, but when you're in a boardroom and you're sitting there and it's getting heated, and I'm going, "Let me ask you something, Donnie." I said, and I was serious with him.
Yeah.
I said, now this is the stuff that wasn't on the show.
Go ahead.
I go, let me fucking ask you something, because I was getting mad.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
I go, why is it that through this whole thing, everybody's... I named the fucking group, Kings of the Universe.
Wait a second. Stop for a minute. Now I'm going to ask you to stop for 1 second.
I did that.
1 second. Did you understand the premise of the show when you signed on?
Yeah.
What is the premise? Tell me the premise. I want to hear what you think the premise of that show is. What is the premise of that show?
Why are you pushing it? You do like...
The premise of the show is Donald Trump is judging you. And now you get on the show and you don't want to be judged by Donald Trump.
I don't care if he
you can't
judges
do
me
that.
for the gig, the task.
But that's it. He's judging you.
Yeah, but he said the wrong thing. You don't say the wrong thing to me.
A boss says what he has to say.
You know what? But it's a TV show. It's not a real job.
Well, come on.
I didn't leave there going, I'm unemployed.
I
got
wanted you to come
do.
off this where you would be the host of a brand new show.
I don't want to be the host of a
I think you
show.
do. I think you do.
I really don't.
You love show business.
I love show, but I'm doing what I'm
stuff. You love doing different things.
Yeah, I want to put. You got to help me with the book, Artie. I want to put the book out. We'll put it together.
He's writing his own book.
I got a lot going on. I got Gene Kirkwood's putting together the Dice movie from the book.
Here are your co-stars from The Apprentice. I want your opinions. I want your opinions.
That's something to talk about. That's something I want to do.
You spent. How many days did you spend on The Apprentice set? How long was the whole thing?
I did the episode.
One episode. Okay, so. These are your co-stars. I want your
You're not
impression.
Even listen. You don't even want to know.
I want to know what happened. But listen to me. Here are you.
I got nothing against Donnie, but don't open your fucking mouth and tell me I made a career out of demeaning women. And I go, no, I made a career out of being fucking funny.
Oh, he said that to you?
But they don't air that on the fucking air.
Oh,
you understand?
Well, that's
and when
different.
he said that, that's why I wanted to quit the show. See, I wasn't quitting because I'm a quitter.
Right.
I was like, okay, you want to fire me because I didn't go in the little room for 9 hours and dip my fucking dick in chocolate and make fucking cupcakes, then fire me.
All right, so you're saying he
I didn't
said
give a
things.
fuck.
He insulted you.
He
off
insulted
camera.
me, and I said, you know what? This show's in front of this show airs in front of 40 million people.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
I go. You're talking about what I do on stage as a comic, like that's me as a man.
Well, that's different.
I said, and I'm holding you fucking responsible. I go, my kids are going to watch this fucking show.
Okay, now
and I don't
get it.
stand for that.
Now I
but
get
they
it.
don't show it. They just cut to me going, I was the biggest comic. I sold out all the arenas. So it came.
Now I understand. Now I see what you're saying.
So what I said, I want a fucking apology from this guy.
Go ahead.
And then at the end, he did turn around and goes, you're not a quitter, you're a winner. Yeah, because when you back a bully against the flipping wall and go, don't fuck with me with this, that's why it was cut out of the flipping show.
Well, now I understand your point.
And I love the guy. I think he's great. I think he's, he's
Why
a
do you
good
love the guy if he was
service guy, builder, whatever he does?
Why do you love the guy? I happen to have a nice relationship with Don Trump.
No, because he did me a big
like
favor
him a
years
lot.
ago.
He did.
Yeah, he did my sister's roof.
Why didn't you pull him aside? Did he do your sister's roof?
In Brooklyn. His father built buildings in Brooklyn.
Sure.
So this is what I don't like. I went to meet with Donnie, right? Comes into his office, right? He walks right in, and Hot Tub Johnny was actually filming, right? And he goes he walks right into the office, just like we did with you, right? Walks and go, my hero, right? I'm his hero behind closed doors,
right?
But yet now we're doing a television show, and I demean women, and I don't go for that shit.
All right, you're making a good point. So why do you like him then?
No, he did me this favor.
So you're willing to forgive this?
When I met with him in his office years ago, he goes, so we're going to be able to make a deal with the hotel? I go, well, that's not what I'm here for. I go, my sister lives on the 6th floor in one of your buildings in Brooklyn, and the lady keeps complaining underneath on the 5th floor about a leak.
Right.
I go, and it's not coming from her apartment. And I go, maybe there's something you could do because that's your joint,
Right. So he went and fixed the roof.
And he looks at me, he goes, you're kidding, right? And I go, no, I'm really not.
That's what you do.
The next day, there were trucks outside the building. This was amazing.
Right.
And he had the entire roof of the building done, and I thought that was a cool thing.
That is a cool thing.
So now I see him years later. I want to give him a little hug, and you're strong on. I felt like I was being set up. Just when you're looking at a comic and going, you demean. Now, I can't prove that because that wasn't what it aired on the show. They cut out.
But you didn't know that at the time. What was going to be aired? Okay, so
you
got
when I
insulted.
went on Inside Edition, I said some things. I called him Donnie Chump. I called him Donnie Dump, the Dump Towers.
Right.
I don't want a war with a guy but don't treat me like I'm a little kid, like a asshole in front. Would he like me to fucking demean him in front of his kids?
Well, I
didn't
understand
say one
what
thing
you're
to
saying.
his fucking kids about, I wasn't looking to knock him down as a man.
You were treated differently than the other contestants. It sounds
all
like.
the other contestants were built up as who they were.
Well, let's talk about the other contestants because you certainly have a big resume. I mean, you should be treated with some respect. Now, Joan Rivers, of course, has done many things.
Well, Joan Rivers is great.
Right,
I love her.
All right.
And
Melissa,
she knew mouth.
did you like the daughter, Melissa Rivers?
Well, the daughter, I think, is the one that said I'm the one that should get fired. Like, she hung out. She didn't even hang out with me.
Well, she did say something about you, and I'm wondering what you would respond to. Did you read this?
Please don't make me.
No, let me give you the quote. She said, Dice, well, he just wanted to say as many funny things as possible and overpowered the rest of his team. There was a time in the boardroom when Dice was going on about selling out Madison Square Garden and listing his accomplishments to the point that everyone in the room was getting uncomfortable. It became borderline sad.
Other than look like the Joker's daughter.
So in other words, you're a big
Next time she goes for surgery, let him bring the head up a couple feet so she's not kicking herself in the fucking chin. That's what she should fucking do.
In other words, she's saying
58 years old. She's stuck to her mother's asshole.
You're saying, in other words,
go out there. When she's fucking, is Joan standing there going, "You're doing a good job, Melissa"?
She's calling you sad, and at the same point, wait a second, you've accomplished things.
Now, I like this girl. I mean, to me, she's fuckable. Face down, they're all fuckable.
Right. You
Joan
never discriminate.
would be fuckable. You see what you did to her ass? I love Joan Rivers.
Right, I know you do.
You know what I mean? And I even made a conscious decision. Is that the right word?
I believe so.
That if she even fucked with me, I wouldn't fuck with her because I have such respect for her.
Right.
But the fucking daughter,
she has no
wants
right
to open her fucking mouth. Why is she even there? Who are you?
She's the
What'd
daughter
you
of
ever
Joan
do?
Rivers. I don't know.
It's one thing when she was younger, stand on the red carpet and try to get some cock walking by.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
She couldn't even do that.
Right.
She's like 58 years old. All the surgery, like saran wrap, was wrapped around her head.
Well,
I mean, the mother's one thing. She's in show business.
Right.
Wants to look a certain way.
Right.
And then Jones on they're showing her this face costs $150,000. I'm thinking, get your money back. The fuck? And I love Joan. No, but she set herself up when they show that clip. It's just a funny joke.
So
but I don't mean that.
It seems like the daughter, Melissa Rivers, was on, and as you say, you grew up.
Because they all.
You didn't grow up in a rich background, and you worked your way up.
That's right.
You should be respected by her, certainly, the Melissa Rivers. Playboy model Brandy Roderick. I mean, she took her clothes off. She's a good-looking girl, right?
You know what? There's nothing wrong with a chick, and I told you this last time.
Right.
About breaking into that boxes.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
The minute the fucking pants got anybody. See, I'll never come down on. Number one, I met my new chick, through Brandy.
Oh, is that right? All right, so you liked her. A Deal or No Deal model,
You're
Claudia.
not going to like her. I wouldn't care what she said to me.
Yeah, she's hot.
I wouldn't care if she cut my foot off in the middle of the night if I was dating her. I go, that's an accident. Please get back in bed and keep sucking.
You could forgive a lot with that girl. Deal or No Deal model, Claudia Jordan. I don't know her, but I imagine she's good looking, too.
Yeah, she was good looking, and she had ability.
Khloe Kardashian.
She could go out all night and be up like she slept 9 hours.
And looking great, right?
Phenomenal. I got nothing. Khloe
Kardashian. What does she do?
No,
she's the sister of Kim, right?
She don't have to do. She's got that ass that just.
You like her?
Yeah.
How old a girl are we talking about?
You know what? Because she's a little thicker. I like chicks that are thick and beefy. You know what I like.
I know what you like.
No, I'm serious.
No,
That's what I fucking like.
You like the
there
big
was even
ass.
a shot of her in the show, like where the camera was from the ground.
Yeah.
And you can't help but start pinching your fucking helmet going, look at that. But they didn't see, I had good chemistry with her as far as fucking around with her.
So you liked her. Did you like a poker player, Annie Duke? You didn't like her.
She's going to be, in my opinion, the hated one because she's hateful.
Okay. You didn't like her.
And she's angry.
Really?
Yeah, she's an angry one. You watched the episode.
What about golfer Natalie
That's why she was picking on the good-looking Playboy playmate.
I see.
When she goes, you can't sell a tray of cupcakes for $9,000. Why not? What if he wanted 1,000 of them? Give him 1,000.
Right.
What the fuck? They were selling them for $1.
I could see why you lost,
though. Pretty good.
I could see why you lost. You're a very independent thinker, and also you
know what? But I came here. See, because I ain't gonna put on a fucking hat and stand there like somebody's jerk off. Oh, give me the batter.
George, what do you make of this? Does he have a bad attitude?
Clint fucking Black.
Clint Black, you like him?
Fucking bore.
Oh yeah. That's what, a country singer?
Country singer.
Yeah.
Who's he married to?
Just a fucking bore. Sandra Bullock.
No.
Yeah.
Jesse
no.
James is married to Sandra Bullock.
Then he's married to somebody else, right?
Yeah. And why is he so bad? He just stands there like a piece of wood?
Like a shit kicker with the. I'm a cowboy. He's a real shit kicker. I wouldn't care if he sold more albums than everybody in the world. I looked at him and go, shit kicker.
Was he not nice
You
to
know, working on the farm, jerking off his pig into the mud, this asshole.
you? Well, you obviously had a run-in with him, Clint
There was
Black.
no run. I wouldn't
No,
even,
I see. You didn't see the episode.
No,
he didn't watch it.
I didn't
when
see
he would
it.
talk to
I
me.
saw it. I saw Clint Black. He was a little disrespectful.
He was
was?
even more
I think so.
disrespectful.
A little bit?
But
A little bit.
I wouldn't even acknowledge him.
What do you mean disrespectful? What did he say to you?
I don't know. He like wanted
Had
to
an
try to
attitude?
show he was funny, and he's not.
Yeah.
You know, and he's little. You know, see, I liked
Oh,
Scott.
boy. Something must have really gone on.
No, nothing went on. I'm telling you, what, would I have a problem talking about
I
this
don't
asshole? You know, Scott the ice skater?
Yeah.
That's why I wanted him fired. I figured let's just get him out of here because let him go skate somewhere. Let him go find the f***ing lake and do some pirouettes. You know what I mean? But he was at least an interesting guy when you talked to him. He would talk about the whole, Tanya Walensky thing where they hit her with the bar.
Monica Lewinsky.
Tanya
Tanya
the
Harding.
ice skater.
Tanya Harding.
He was there like when that happened.
Right.
So don't let his little fucking innocent look fool you.
Were you annoyed a little bit at Trump's kids for being sort of like condescending, maybe?
You know what? I'm not. See, that's where me and fucking Trump differ.
Yeah.
You know.
So you're calling him Trump.
Donnie Trump wants to look at me and say on TV. Now I don't know what the edit was going to be. That I demean women. I didn't say one nasty thing to his kids. I would never do that.
Right.
So they're not involved in this.
Of
But
course,
the kids, Artie felt that when the kids were judging you, it was too much for you to take.
Kids were judging me.
Well, I mean, if you watch it,
You know what?
not just Dice, everybody there, and like they weren't being rude or anything.
But they were
being,
laughing.
Yeah.
but in a way, you could see like they're.
Call Rodman. Ask him what he kept talking about with the daughter. But I'm the guy that demeans.
What did he do? He wants a banger.
I'm not
right?
going to talk. I'm
the
not going to
daughter
talk
is
about.
hot.
The daughter's hot. She's
beautiful.
But I'm the nicest guy. I'm respectful. You know, and let Rodman tell you. You'll call him.
All right, okay.
You know what I mean?
Listen, it's his story to
You
tell.
know, and Donnie's sitting there kissing his fucking bull bag.
All right.
You know.
Well, because he knows. Because he knows if he doesn't kiss his ball bag, he'll get up and kick his ass. Rodman. Rodman will kick.
He won't
anyway.
physical. Nobody's going to get physical.
Come on, what are you talking about?
Nobody's going to get physical. But everybody
Ralph,
else.
go ahead. Ralph, I know you said you were down on Dice. Do you still feel the same way after Dice's explanation?
No, not at all. And, you know, The Apprentice kind of sucks because this would have been a good storyline because I understand Dice going, like, they call him the night before. He's there to play a game. And then
I brought humor to the fucking
he's
thing.
like, you know what? Fuck this. I'd be the same time. I'm not going to sit and cupcakes.
But also, forget that. If he would have treated me a certain way, I would have done the fucking task.
Right.
That's number one. And I would have done it the way, even though I didn't want to do it.
You felt you were demeaned.
Yeah, so I figured, you know what? At least be funny and sell tickets on the road.
Do you think from being there, who gets fired is totally Trump's call? Do you think the producers consult with him and get? Or do you think it's totally Trump's call?
Because of what happened with me, to me, it's like the fucking movie quiz show. That's how I felt about it.
You felt it was fake.
That's my opinion.
But wait a second. So
You know, I mean, I can't prove
Answer
that.
Ralph's question. Go ahead, Ralph.
But when somebody's fucking with you and pushing your buttons, sooner or later that person's going to explode.
Because Ralph
It
makes a
gives you
point.
the reason to fucking fire him, and then you cut it all out in editing.
Ralph, go ahead.
Right. It would have been a great storyline. And what sucks is, like, Dice is one of the top people on the show, and you wanted him to be on the show for a while. You know, now I'm like, who else is on?
Yeah, no, I agree.
Fucking player.
That's
I
a good
agree.
point.
I mean, plus he was being funny. He was being kind
you know what else I
Maybe
cut
it
out?
was a setup. I don't know. What is it, Fred?
I was watching the thing last night. My wife was actually upset that Dice got kicked off. If anybody should have gotten kicked off, it should have been Herschel Walker because he was the jerk that was heading the
and
whole
he's
thing.
boring. The
or
team leader.
Rodman. For some reason, Trump wanted Rodman on that show.
They normally fire
He
the
should have
team
drop
leader.
kicked him from minute one.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And Herschel Walker's boring.
Marianne from Brooklyn, go ahead. You have the word.
Dice, you made that show. You were so freaking good. I love you. Donald Trump made the biggest mistake firing you. I cannot believe it. When Brian McKnight, he didn't say 2 words. There were so many losers in the background.
You live alone.
Very attractive, actually.
Married.
Let's go to Ray. Ray, what do you have to say to Dice? By the way, I haven't even mentioned that you can see Andrew Dice Clay tonight and tomorrow night at Caroline's on Broadway in
And
Manhattan.
also, I'm on sale at the
Palazzo in Vegas.
Yes. You can go to carolines.com for tickets and see Dice March 25th through the 29th at the Palazzo
What about
in Vegas.
Cleveland? Did you mention that?
I'm going to tell no. What is going on in Cleveland?
Cleveland, I'm in concert. I think you played the place. It's like 3,000 seats.
State Theater.
Is that it?
Yeah,
in Cleveland.
in
That's on
Cleveland,
sale now.
Okay, when is that? When are you coming to Cleveland? Do you know?
This is what I'm saying. This is what one good thing about the show. As far like I'm not trying to do like the arena thing anymore. Everybody asks me because on my reality show I said about Giant Stadium.
Right.
And if I would have had that forum for a while, that would have been something I never did. But as far as like the arena thing anymore, like that's why I was trying to even explain on the show. I go, that's like a dream I already lived. So now it's about doing,
well.
things that are creatively great.
Doing.
That's why I'm saying I don't want no sitcom.
Ray, you're on the air with Dice and
I'm
Comac,
here.
New York.
Why
Go ahead.
you here? I could do this.
Go ahead.
Hello, Howard.
Yes, Ray.
I spoke with Sharon the other day, and she's still upset. She's almost 30 years old.
What? He's trying to do an impression of my mother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who is? I didn't even know. Is he talking to?
Let's go to Lee. Lee, you're on the. I'm trying to get some phone calls for you. Lee, go ahead.
Bless you, Howard. Dice is one of my comedy heroes. 2 quick questions, and I'll be on my way. Dice, we love you. It's a shame that you keep sabotaging your TV appearances.
No, I know. I can't. It's just what happens.
When are you? We got to get a sequel to Ford Fairlane, and when are you going to box Danny Bonaducci?
Danny Bonaducci? He's a buddy.
You're friends with Danny.
Yeah, I like Danny.
Dice,
I loved his show.
Dice, what's going on with you and Jerry Seinfeld? Now you don't like him either.
Seinfeld?
That's what it says here, that you don't like Jerry Seinfeld.
I love Seinfeld.
You like him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know what?
Right.
A lot of times when I do interviews and they talk to me about the world of stand-up, like I'll say, I will actually say, like, Seinfeld is the perfect stand-up comic.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But I can't watch him for more than 3-4 minutes.
Why is that?
Because, I know how funny it is and how clever, but any comic really, I'm more of a rock and roll guy, and that's why I do more of a rock stand-up type of show. I try to bring the excitement to stand-up. Guys like Seinfeld, they stand there, it's all funny, and obviously they love him. He's had the biggest sitcom in history.
Right.
But I just could never do stand-up like that. Because I'm always asked, who do you like in stand-up? And I say, personally, I don't give a fuck about any of them.
Yeah,
I pay attention to me.
Right.
I'm living my life the way I want to live it. You know what I mean? If there's box, that's what I like. I'm too busy.
And you have 3 girlfriends now?
No. Why you're going to get me in trouble?
Do you have 3 girlfriends now?
No, you're really going to get me in trouble.
No,
I'm
you
seeing
have
a
3
girl I
girlfriends.
like.
Oh, you have 1 girlfriend.
No, I had 1 girlfriend during The Apprentice that broke up with me because I'm me.
Why do women break up with you?
Because I'm intense.
You're a big
what
star.
I mean?
Why would they break
They
up?
love banging me. You've heard Eleanor talk about it. I'm really fucking good at that.
You think Dice is good in bed, or do you think this is
forget
bravado?
about that. I'll put him on the air, these chicks. I got no problem
Robin,
with
do you
that.
think he's good in bed? A guy who brags this much about how good in bed he is it
Because
possible
I
he's not
focus
that
on it.
good?
Let me ask you, when you're in bed, let's not talk about your wife, but when you're in bed with a girl, all right? Now, I know you are with her, but I'm not talking about her.
Right.
I'm being respectful.
Go ahead.
Do you focus on what's going to make her really happy? Do you care? If her...
Sure, a little bit, yeah. I mean,
a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, not 100%.
Yeah, I mean,
see, that's the thing you don't imagine Dice doing. So you do that.
No, I'm a complete romantic with that stuff. I can't wait for that box to just fucking blow open and just it gets
Sounds
so
good,
wet.
sounds
It's like it's on your fucking dick like that mouth.
I don't think I've ever had anybody get that excited.
No,
Robin, do
but-
you believe that Dice is really good in bed? Do you think he thinks he's good in bed, or do you think he's really good in bed? I think he thinks
Say whatever
he's
you
good.
want. What do
Come
you think?
on.
I have problems.
We don't have any.
When a guy brags that he's great in bed, does it mean that he's great?
And I'm not standing here going, I got a 14-inch dick. Nobody believes me. I'm not saying that.
I believe you.
I'm saying...
But you talk about how self-centered you are. I can't imagine you really thinking
I'm
about
on
the
this
woman.
show as an entertainer. This is my entertaining.
You give women pleasure because you want to own them. You want to be in charge.
Yeah, but what's wrong with that? What's
Nothing's
wrong with really...
it, but the fact is, it's
Let me
for
tell
your
you,
own purposes.
I look at it, whenever I'm with a new girl, I always look at it, it's always individual. It's like you look them up and down like
Who's
a fucking
your new girlfriend?
car.
Is it somebody we know? Somebody famous?
No, it's not somebody
Where did you meet
famous.
this girl?
I met her through. I went to a party that Brandy had up at the Playboy Mansion.
Well, how come you're going
And she supplied the clothes.
How old a girl are you talking about?
25.
25
well,
years
she just
old.
turned 25.
She must be very beautiful. She's hanging out at the Playboy Mansion.
Right.
They don't let
Where's
anybody.
my fucking
Yeah,
phone?
come on, give me a
You
picture.
got pictures? But why is he going through these women so fast?
know
Every
for
time
what.
we
I don't
see
have
him,
my
he's got a
fucking
new
phone.
Because he's
woman.
hard to live with.
Is that right?
Of course.
No, you know what? Because, do what I fucking tell you to do and everything will be all right.
Because you're difficult.
Hey, I
No, let me
understand
tell you
that.
something. I don't expect a lot from a girl.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't
George,
need
are
him
you
to go
learning
out.
anything from this
I don't
interview?
need, George, you know.
He is a dynamic, singular
No,
character,
but
and he has no business
George,
doing
I like
The
you
Apprentice.
and your people and like
And your people.
Which people?
Which people?
What,
You're
yeah,
from
what people
Bangkok
is it?
originally, right?
What?
Bangkok.
Bangkok.
He's Japanese.
Japanese.
I'm from
Japanese
Los Angeles,
people-
but my grandparents came from Japan.
Okay, but Japanese and Japanese women, they cater to their men.
That's
they
true.
make their men
That's true.
feel good. They
That's
take
true.
care. They're not like these
But I have a
fucking Beverly
Caucasian
Hills
man.
fucking mockies that it's all
Yeah,
about
but he
me.
has a guy.
And I'm going, what?
He bangs guys.
I have a Caucasian guy.
All right. Well, you know what?
Caucasian men are like Asian women.
Look, Georgie, look at me.
Yes, yes.
You're a nice guy. I got no problem with, you want to do that, that's fine. you didn't go and get kids, did you? Do you
No,
do that
I don't.
shit?
No.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
Is that
My
is that
nephew
a
has-
problem?
You know what? How would you like to be, like, if you were a kid, like, in, like, a fucking orphanage, you're 17 and a half, and all of a sudden the warden comes over and goes, I got parents for you, and you walk out and there's Bert and Bruno, and you're looking at the warden going, you know what? Put me back in the cage. I got 6 months left here. Now, you go home with these fucking guys. You go home, you're hiding in your fucking room in your bed. Guy comes in to tuck you in, you're like, I'm sitting on this fucking bed.
Come on.
Who's
Don't you
mommy?
think
The one with the small
17 and a half, you
Don't you think, guys, it's good, though, to
Who the fuck is mommy?
would you rather grow up in a loving family?
No,
than
you know
if
what?
It's two guys
I don't
or
mind
two
the
girls?
gay thing.
Yeah, right.
if you know what? And I'm not pissing on it. Do it. Have a good. As long as it's not me.
You've never tried it?
You know,
We
don't
accept
get
you.
Never tried it.
Dice, you never, when you were a young boy, I know you were very attractive. Did no guy try to snap a towel at you and grab your penis
No.
or nothing? You never
No,
had
I'm
that?
not saying. No. When? When did this happen?
You never had a gay incident?
No.
Okay.
Oh, you're going to start this shit.
No, I'm asking you.
I told you last
what
time.
shit have I told?
I'm 51. If I wanted balls mashed in my face, what am I waiting for? I like box. It never. I'm telling you, it never gets old. And I told my chick, grow the hair down there like a woman, okay?
Do you really? Is
You're
she
young
fully
enough.
shaved?
I don't want to feel like I'm doing anything illegal.
If she's hanging out at the Playboy Mansion, that means she's fully shaved. Most of
No,
those
she's
girls
not a
shave.
playmate. She's not a playmate.
What does she do that she got
She
there?
has a clothing company and was
Oh,
supplying
that's
the
a catch.
clothes for all these little pigs up there.
He likes
must
a
make
big
a-
bush.
And don't get me
makes
wrong,
stripper
I like
clothes?
those girls.
She
The
makes
Playboy-
stripper clothes?
Yeah, what, you need something?
Wow, that's hot.
I'll say,
And this
yeah.
girl must make a good living.
She's beautiful. She's Mexican, Italian, and Jewish.
Remember, I want to see a picture of this one.
I don't fucking. I wasn't thinking. What am
Wow.
I thinking?
What's wrong with you?
Why, you never show me nothing
What, you want to see a picture?
of your wife? I see. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. You
Yeah.
want to see? You've seen pictures of her.
How come Donnie was at the wedding? Why would you? Yeah, you're a street guy
I like Donald
me.
Trump.
I like him too, but I wouldn't have him at a
said
wedding
you're
unless
calling
he
him
paid
Donald
for it.
Trump. You
That
don't like
was
him
a
if you're
slip.
calling
I
him
was
that.
mad. Now I forgive him. I'm sorry. I don't. Look, I'm not.
Are you upset
starting
you
no
weren't
thing.
at my wedding? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I'm saying, we're friends a long time. So what if we didn't
But
talk
come
for
on.
10 or 12
That's
years?
what I'm saying. We haven't talked in
No,
so
but
long.
for the last couple of years, we've been hanging.
You never had a friendship with
But
Chevy
look,
Chase, and you had him there.
How much fun would we have had if I was at your wedding?
That's the problem. You're a loose cannon.
I would have made it like a fun wedding.
Yeah, Beth wanted like a.
I would have been in the audience going, you could do this.
Beth wanted to have a nice, quiet wedding. You know
Was
what
it
I mean?
quiet?
Yeah. It
How
was
many
nice.
people?
How many people were there?
About 200.
Well, if you have Donnie there, what's he going to talk about?
He had a fun time.
Yeah, and like I say, you know what?
There's my wife right there.
If he's,
there you go.
Where?
Right there.
Look at her. Beautiful broad.
Beautiful broad.
She is beautiful.
Yeah.
She did Dancing with the Stars.
No, she didn't. She turned it down.
Oh, she didn't do it?
No.
Look at that.
Yeah, see?
Look at that. Look at the,
See,
look at
I
the
like
smile.
girls too.
Look at the fucking hair.
Sure.
Nice. You got a
I
good
like when
one.
women shave. I'm not
See,
like
I'm
you.
not. I don't want it completely. Like, I don't need asshole hairs hitting me in the head. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I'm talking about. If chicks don't shave,
Robin shaves.
They grow a tail.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know, the box itself, where I do my work.
Dice.
You know,
Dice.
when the lips are getting inflated, I want to see that part. But just on the tops, I can rest my put a little hair.
Dice,
Some nice
you're
that
hotter.
I can wipe my dick on.
Dice, you're hotter
You know, you
than
gotta
ever.
clean up and
Dice,
do
listen
a
to me.
comedy
You're
show.
hotter than ever. You were coming off a national television show.
Yeah, I want to thank Donald Trump for putting me on
You're
there.
the talk
Donnie
of the
Trump, whatever.
You are the talk of the town.
You did that.
You've got your new glasses that I love. This is
Those
great.
aren't permanent, are they?
Yes.
Well, no, see, these are just regular for, like, driving. Because of the eye, it brings up the vision a little.
I see.
You know,
And
so I got to wear them.
Let me tell you, the fans love it. You're on the road now. You've got to go
They should
see.
have got rid of me. You don't get rid of a star like me.
No, you know, I mean, I'm telling you, the people I left on that show are boring. It's gonna fucking hurt it. He should have stayed there.
Unless they go to the chicks. See, the chicks were interesting. You got good-looking chicks. You
And
got
they're fun to
Zoe,
look at,
You
you
got
know.
Brandy. You know,
I know
Jonah Land, the
Brandy.
comedic forum. Tom
would've been
Green.
fun to have
Tom
you
Green's
there.
great.
By the way, Tom Green, I've
no.
always thought Tom Green was funny. You got to see what he looks like. Did you see this?
No, what does he look like?
Fucking, he gained about 80 pounds.
Right.
No, he's a skinny guy.
Really?
Yeah, but he's
No, but
fatter
let
than
me
he
tell you,
was.
me and Tom Green are good friends. I got him getting chicks again.
Once Drew Barrymore dumped him. It was very hard for him.
Well, I talked to him about. I'm the one that got him dating again.
Who's he dating?
No, he different, like real
He's seen
regular
girls?
girl.
Yeah.
Like
why?
I call him up. I'm like, how long you going to drag this out about her?
Right.
You know what I mean?
He's
Drew,
still hung up on Drew Barrymore, huh?
You know,
She's not
I
that
get it.
hot.
She's not
cares
that hot.
about her?
Yeah, no, he gets a lot of flipping chicks now.
Well, but you know what it was? He had a lifestyle with Drew Barrymore. He suddenly was A-list. He was suddenly invited to the Cameron Diaz party.
Running around.
And he had a lot of dough with her.
But don't
and he
you
had
like
a
Tom
mansion.
Green?
And then Johnny Fontaine
Tom. I've
comes
had Tom
around.
on the show many times. See Andrew Dice
For
Clay.
some reason, he thinks you got a problem with him.
No, I've had him on.
No, now that we're talking. So he could come on if he
Sure,
wanted.
absolutely.
Okay.
See Andrew Dice Clay.
See, Tommy, I can work you the right way. Get rid of your manager. Let me work you. They didn't even show outcome. Me and Tom are funny together.
Why is he still hung up on Drew Barrymore? What
Fuck knows.
was she a great lay?
I get him the best pussy in the street. I'm telling you.
And what does he do every minute? Drew Barrymore, Drew Barrymore.
No, now he don't talk about it. Now he's past it.
For a while it was
Now
bad.
he's
huh?
past it,
It was
you know?
bad for a while, right?
Yeah, but now he's past it.
And what was he
Let's
moaning
not
about?
talk about that. It's not nice when
you know
talk
some
about
stuff, huh? See
all in
Andrew
the book.
Dice Clay tonight.
It's on the book that I can't get a fucking deal on. How'd you get the deal?
Oh, I'll get you. My agent will give you a deal.
Really?
Yeah. You want a deal on a book? I would love to read your fucking book.
The book's great. We talked about it last time.
You know what you should talk
But now
about?
it's being, Nick Cassavetes wants to write and direct it.
For details on Dice's upcoming comedy album, Filthy, and all his stand-up
No,
dates.
Filthy Animal.
It says Filthy here.
See, that's my publicist did that?
Just call it Filthy.
No, Filthy Animal, because I already did filth.
All his stand-up dates, go to andrewdiceclay.com. Dice, great seeing you. We're going to
Thank
take a
you.
break. And
Okay.
the great Andrew Dice Clay,
All right,
everyone. We'll be
take
back
care.
right after these words.
God bless.
Dice.
Please, look at this. I got.
Dice, what do you got there?
Howard gave me an autographed picture. I really want the one. I got all these millions of like pictures of him from years ago with me and him and hanging out, and now I got like a new one. So I'll frame it and I'll hang it up.
Nice, man.
Just put it on. Put it on.
It's on. All set.
Here I am at the Howard Stern Show. A little late because yesterday I did my first episode of Dice Out of the Cage. So I'm here at the Stern Show a little late because I couldn't friggin' sleep, and we're gonna go on and discuss it. I mean, right now he's got what the fuck, Bobby Duvall in there. Ooh, you know, from the movie Planet of the Apes, whatever the fuck he did a long time ago with Charlton Heston, some kind of shit like that, and you know, they're kissing his fucking ass. They're talking about all this shit. You know, let him call. You know, he was in the golf. Oh, what a part. Guy sat there, his blood pressure didn't go up. Do me a favor. Put, what the fuck, Johnny Fontaine in the movie. They should have put the other guy on the air, the guy that got crazy going, yeah, that part would be great for this fucking guy, but I tell you why. Because he took this hooer and he fucked her up, and now he's not going to be in any movie, and you could go tell your fucking boss that, and Bobby sits there. This pressure, oh, all right. Well, thanks for the food. Thanks for the food. You know what I would have done if that were? I would have got up. I would have grabbed this fucking guy, opened his mouth to me in his house by the drum. Who the fuck you think you're talking to? I eat the eyes out of your fucking head. You tell me no. You know what I mean? That's what I would have done. Ooh.
So, Dice, you think you're going to be able to top this?
Ooh. What's that?
You think you'll be able to top Robert Duvall's interview?
No, it's not about being able to top his interview. I'm just saying, you know, the guy should have put a little more into the part. You know what I mean? You know what he did? He did Falling Down. That was the greatest movie ever made. Michael Douglas. He had a problem with some freaking guy. This fucking thing happened. We'll talk about it on the air. I'm excited to see Howard.
Well, maybe I should have Dice come in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to keep Dice waiting. He came in late, actually. He was supposed to be in much earlier in the morning, but he came in late. But nevertheless, we're happy to see Andrew Dice Clay. He
the man who roasts Artie by tape.
Yeah. He roasted Artie by tape. That's right. Andrew Dice Clay. There he is.
Hello there.
Evidently he has cataracts.
I was going to say, when did he get Swifty Lazar's glasses?
Big Hollywood glasses.
He was in the
No, I
world.
was late. I know I'm late. I'm sorry.
Howard.
Yes.
So I looked at those before because
I'm
I
sorry.
could take my eyes off.
What am I
Those are
gonna tell you?
prescription glasses.
Prescription?
What's going on,
Yeah.
boys?
Dice is wearing prescription sunglasses?
Yeah, but I can't believe those are the ones he chose.
Those are
Who
big.
would give you that prescription?
Those are big sunglasses. Look at the size of these things.
I think Jackie O would reject those glasses.
What's the matter with you?
There's a lot wrong with me. You know what I mean?
Charles Nelson Dice.
You know?
Dice, by the way, let me introduce you to George Takei. He
How
is
are
a
you?
great actor. Do you know where George is from? Have you seen him in anything?
China?
He's from
Wrong
Japan.
continent.
I got to
he's
stand or else I'm going to fall asleep. You see what I mean? I didn't go
George
to...
is from Star Trek. Did you ever watch Star Trek?
Yeah,
different
big Star
planet.
Trek. You know, what's his name? The guy that plays...
What?
Spock?
He got another
Leonard?
show now.
Shatner.
Stacy
Bill.
Keach, whatever the fuck his name is.
William Shatner.
William Shatner.
Right.
You know
No,
him?
he's funny, that guy.
Were you ever in a
I'm
movie?
surprised he never did stand-up.
Were you ever in a movie with Shatner? Or
No, I'm not in a movie with anybody anymore.
No, I'm saying you did a lot of movies in the past.
Yeah, no, but never with him. I'm a big fan. I was a big fan of the show.
Boston Legal. That's the show he's on.
Yeah, no, great show.
Yeah.
Incredible show.
Well,
He's playing himself.
Yeah.
all this week, Dice, George, who you were right, is a Japanese American. He is.
When you do that so perfect.
Yes, he is.
What's so perfect about
No, the way he it's all like correct. In the meantime, you just had a guy in here. Every other word was Jew.
Bobby did.
What's the deal with that?
Robert
what happened?
Duvall. He has feelings about the Jews.
What kind of feelings? What is his fucking problem now?
He knows
You know what I
they're
mean?
up to.
He says
Everybody, when I was out there, they go, "Oh, Bobby Duvall, right? You were trying to do the thing." I'm going. I seen The Godfather like 1,000 times. You know what I mean?
Right,
the scene where you know, because you know all these things. When the guy's yelling at him, you know, this part would be perfect for this fucking guy over here.
Yeah. Right.
But you know why I'm not going to give it to him? I tell you, because he made this fucking chick a hoa, you know, and he sits there like, where was Fatso, Coppola? What was he, Crushing Grapes? Where was he to direct Bobby to say, act? Get it crazy with the food. He said, well, thanks for the food. Thanks for the food.
That's what he was saying.
No. You
Thanks
get
for
up,
the
you
dinner.
grab the guy by his fucking throat, go, who the fuck you talking to? Do you know who I'm with? I'll
Wait a
eat the
second.
eyes out of you.
Are
He
you
let this
saying?
guy step all over him.
I'm not understanding.
And everybody
the
goes,
You know the scene where Duvall's having out in L.A. having dinner with Jack Waltz, the big guy that he wants to get Johnny Fontaine apart in the movie, and the guy loses it and goes,
not. That's the guy that should be here.
He goes,
No.
She was the greatest piece of ass I've ever had, and I've had them all over the world.
Yeah, he knows it exactly.
That line.
And Duvall sits there and he's playing with his fucking spaghetti.
Duvall is a very controlled mafia
He's just a
consigliere.
lawyer. That ain't control. Let me tell you
He
something
sits
about
there, and then he gets you in the end. Don't you see?
No, he should have got up and said, you know what, you
But
give
you
me
could-
food and you can fucking scream at me like
He
this?
scares the shit out of
the
him.
fucking plate over your head talk to me like this.
You want to rewrite The Godfather and Robert
Well,
Duvall's
I'm just saying,
performance?
I'm saying you got a director like fucking Coppola over there. Like, say something to the guy.
You think he should have been more demonstrative?
Yeah, I think he should have got up and get the guy smack and go, look at me. You know who I'm with? You're going to open your fucking mouth to me? You know what's going to happen to you? You understand?
Well, I mean, in a way,
That's rewriting the movie.
What was Coppola jumping up and down in a barrel of grapes, getting a bottle of wine?
Don't you?
What's he doing? Cooking the fucking spaghetti? Tell your actor, do
Don't
something.
you think Coppola wanted that kind of performance from Robert Duvall? Very controlled, very professional. They go off and
Hayden was
Yeah,
a
but you know what
certain
else
kind
got
of
me mad? I listened to
character.
that whole interview, and you're asking him about phenomenal, the greatest actors of all time.
That's right.
De Niro, Pacino, and he's going, oh, well, they're different, they're okay. But yet Brando, who's dead and fucking buried, oh, he was the best.
Right.
The minute they're fucking dead, they're fantastic. But when they're alive and could hear it, Pacino's not the best. Pacino would run circles around this jerk-off. And what is he doing, a cowboy movie on AMC? Is that even like a real network?
Bobby
You look at
D.
it, they had to restrain me out there.
Bobby D.
And I like the guy. I'm the nicest guy in the world.
The
I'm not looking for a
Godfather,
problem.
The great Santini, The Godfather. You talk
The
about the
Apostle.
The only
Man,
thing-
Apocalypse
You
Now.
know what I love?
Apocalypse Now. Come on, what are we talking about here? He's one of the top
What did he
guys.
write those? Right? You know what I liked? I liked them in Falling Down. How come he didn't talk about that? Didn't make enough movie.
Well, listen,
Enough
he's not
fucking
bragging.
money.
He's not
That's
bragging.
a movie when he's standing with the popcorn and what the fuck is his name? Michael Douglas.
Yeah.
Whatever he's doing.
So you had trouble with the Bobby Duvall interview. You felt that he was not a stand-up guy.
Well, I just felt, give it up. It's Al fucking Pacino.
Right.
You know what I mean?
All
I saw Al Pacino in 3 movies the other night, on HBO. He was in Carlito's Way, the lines from that?
very good.
I'm Benny Blanco from the Bronx.
You
Fuck
think
him.
you're big time? Yeah, you're big time. You're
I
gonna
love
die
that.
big time.
Do more of that.
Do the whole movie.
I want to give you, because this is insulting, because I want to give you Tom Hagen's lines in that dinner scene, because I think it's brilliant. He goes,
Go ahead.
Do the
he
scene.
goes, thank you for the dinner and a very pleasant evening.
What's
your car
up?
will-
Wait,
if
let
you-
him do it.
If your car will take me to the airport, Mr. Corleone is a man who insists on hearing bad news right away. So now you know.
Does he? Does he?
Well,
Then why
yeah,
don't
the
you
next
pick
day
up
the horses in the
Why don't you
fucking-
pick up the phone then and call him?
No.
You're going to fly
I
across
love
the fucking
that.
country? It's a
That-
5.5 hour flight?
that's
That's not right away. Give me the fucking phone. Yeah, Don, this guy's jerking my chain over here. Send somebody over here.
this is
Teach him a
outrageous.
fucking lesson.
Luca
That's
Brasi tore that horse head off and put it in the bed the next day. Come
the
on.
next day. When are we waiting for the next day?
Before I run out of time, I want to talk to you about a bunch of stuff. So let me
Okay.
ask you
Sit
this.
down.
So how did you like doing your radio show? You took a lot of criticism. People felt you should not have taped your roast for Artie. They felt you should have been here
Well,
live.
I heard that the studio audience didn't get to hear it. But I regretted it only because they didn't get to hear it.
Right.
I'm not talking the listening audience out in I'm talking in here. So, hey, look, we know what a roast is. You got to tear a guy apart.
Right.
And then that's why I called up to congratulate you.
People felt you
after.
weren't tough enough on Artie. They thought you could, because you're
Well,
the
I don't
master.
know how they cut the thing together.
But you're the master of ripping a guy in the asshole, right? Didn't you get discovered? Maybe I have this wrong. Tell me the story. Didn't you get big initially? You're talking about, I don't know, in the 80s or whatever, whenever you broke onto the scene. Didn't you go up on some roast and really smack some guy around, like literally hit him around and stuff?
No, it was a Roseanne bar roast. Actually.
Roseanne bar roast.
Yeah, that's the only other roast I ever did.
You went up there and supposedly... Or
Oh, no, you're talking about the Big Brothers thing.
Yeah, what is that?
That
What's the
was
famous
like
story?
the Big Brothers of America, and every celebrity, every male celebrity was at this dinner. It was one of those like 10,000 a plate, and it was a black tie affair. And
you were a nobody at that point. Nobody knew who you were.
Not really. Not really.
okay.
I aired on the Rodney special, and I got a call that we want you to come to this thing, but we're not sure they're going to bring you on stage. And I'm in the leather. I'm in that whole look,
Right.
It's funny. I was actually thinking about you, like, when we first started the radio thing.
Yes.
How every day it was the leather jackets and the whole. And now look.
Right.
Look. No, but it's great.
right.
It's
You gotta
much
give it
more
up.
comfortable.
Yeah. Right.
This is club dice.
Right.
By the way.
Well,
Benji,
you're wearing
I
comfortable.
get to say hello.
Right. You're wearing comfortable attire.
Yeah, comfortable attire.
Yeah. So
I stole this from Eminem.
Tell the story.
It says, look.
Guys, tell the story
Custom.
what happened. Tell the story what happened.
Okay, so I go to this roast. It's
for the Big Brothers of America.
Oh, fuck is this jerk-off?
Was he a big executive?
Rob Reiner.
Rob Reiner.
Is the host of this thing, and he's got Jack Lemmon and Richard Crenna on stage with him, and just every major comic, every major studio player. Johnny Carson is in the crowd. I mean, it's just all of Hollywood elite guys.
Right.
Okay. So I'm sitting there, and I don't even know if they're bringing me up. So all of a sudden, Rob Reiner, that's the father, right?
No, that's the son.
Carl Reiner. Carl Reiner's the father.
Carl Reiner goes, we're going to bring up a guy that was that really helped Bush with his, the father, with his campaign, and he'd like to speak to the crowd a little, Andrew Dice Clay. And I'll tell you the truth, the way that felt when it happened, it was like I knew that was a shot of a lifetime, and just a million thoughts go through you as you're walking up, and I'm saying, do not hold back. Let them have it.
Right.
I felt like Scorsese was filming me in slow motion.
Because nobody really lets loose in front of that crowd. That's an A-list crowd.
Exactly.
But you're saying to yourself, this is a chance to really show off who I am.
Yeah, and that's how I took it. As I passed Jack Lemmon, I gave him a little smack in the face. You to get the fuck over here.
Right.
And then, I lit the cigarette, the whole thing around the head, and I'm at a podium, though.
Right.
And Carl is standing to my left, and Richard Crenna. And all night, what they were doing is telling little stories. Everybody was going, yeah, I got a little story to tell, and everybody's laughing. So I figured, just destroy the room.
Right.
So I took my time, and I looked at him, and I go, I noticed that all night you're telling little stories. I happen to have a cute little story. I got my tongue up this chick's ass.
Right.
Right? And right there, they're just 5 minutes of laughter that I couldn't even finish the joke.
That's great.
And then I went into another few minutes, ending with Sidney Poitier sitting right in the front with Aaron Spelling. So I go into a thing about the black dick. And how, years ago it was all the white players, the shorts were like hot pants. Today they wear the long ones because it would be a fucking pay-per-view event. And I go, you know what I'm talking about, right, Sidney? Throw your fucking dick up here, right? and Aaron Spelling just throws him on the floor and dies on top. The place went ballistic.
And that had to be a huge break for you because did all these guys call you the next day?
Well, no. What happened the next day? I was offered a 3-picture deal from every studio in Hollywood.
Wow.
Sandy Gowan was my manager, and Lee Salters, who used to represent his publicist, represented Sinatra. He wanted to be my publicist, and there was a whole thing in Variety.
If you were going to tell someone the story of your life, that had to be a key moment. And
that was an absolute key moment.
And what a brilliant way to get a 3-picture deal, which is no easy thing to get, because when you went up there, it was in a sense, forget taking a meeting with these people, you had everybody in that room that could possibly help you in show
and I didn't hold back. I did the egg stuff, the bisexual heads I want, hair pie tails, bulls across the nose. I let them have it.
Have everything.
And then to follow it, now they bring up Gary Shandling.
Right.
This jerk off of a human being, right?
You don't like Gary?
Well, you know what? He's a jerk off guy.
Okay.
I mean, he's a funny comic. He's got good material. I like him that way.
Why is he a jerk off guy? I forget.
Because, he's got, the way he acts?
Yeah.
That's who he is.
It's a little wimpy, you're saying.
It's like a jerk. So he goes,
like a weasel.
I always loved, this was after destroying the room,
right?
That Carl Reiner came to the podium and said, look, I don't know what just went on in this room, but I could tell you that this young man, Andrew Dice Clay, just became a star, right? And now he brings up Jerkoff, and he goes, I always enjoyed following Dice, and everybody sat looking around the room, right? And you didn't see him for 5 years after that. You don't know that, but that's what happened. Then a Red Buttons comes up.
Right.
And instead of going into material, he goes after me, which is the smart. He goes, oh, you're a big stud. It's Andrew Dice Clay, the leather jacket. You know, and he goes, schmuck, next time wear a tie. And the place went nuts because everybody was in tuxedos.
And he responded to what you had just done.
Yeah,
Right.
and he was just being a real guy instead of Gary, schmuck face.
Wow.
No, because when he did his fake talk show on TV,
yes,
I remember seeing him, and these are guys I came up with,
right?
You know, and I came over to him and I said, Gary, I want to do your show.
Give me a little break.
And he goes like this. He goes, well, I want to see what Leno does. What the f*** does Leno have to do with your... You're not doing a real talk show. It's a sitcom, asshole face.
Wow. So maybe that was his...
Yeah, go put the suntan. I used to go with this guy to La Jolla. He'd put the white, lotion on his nose.
Were you...
The Comedy Store in
Yeah,
La
the
Jolla?
Comedy Store in La Jolla. We'd always go down there, and he'd sit there with me. What do you think of this joke? I go... about your jokes. I care about what I do.
Looking to do
I don't care. I don't care if a guy's great, but don't ask me what. Who cares what you do?
Right.
Who cares if you see tomorrow? You know what I mean? What do I give a shit?
So I didn't realize Shandling was one of those guys that you came up with. I had no idea.
Yeah, Shandling, Leno, all those guys.
All those
guys.
guys,
And then the minute I made it, they all attacked.
Right.
Yeah, you're the only one I give credit to now. I'm telling you, because you know what? When you said, I got to say this, that that I was man enough to call you, that you go, I would have probably never called. I mean, yesterday, the show, that hour went by in a minute for me.
Yes.
And I got to tell you, I like listeners to hear this because, you could have just said no to me coming on here and said, fuck it, the fight was too big, but you didn't. And because of that, things are really, really cooking again. I got it. I'm not even. I'd say it to you off the air. I haven't seen you off the air, but I'm
Shall
telling
we
you.
leave you two alone?
No, how
Would
big are those tits gonna
would
go
you like to
through?
go to the Guggenheim Museum with me today on a date?
Yeah, well, we'll have a little lunch, a picnic, maybe.
I never.
You laughing at? Fuck you laughing at? I'll get crazy. I don't know him. I know you.
You don't know George?
I took him to the
I know
Guggenheim.
you.
George, he's getting uptight. George.
What does
and-
Martinize mean?
George and Artie.
Kids that my whole life.
George and Artie went on a date yesterday to the Guggenheim
No, you're a
Museum.
good guy. I don't want to pick on. I don't even know this. We got off to a bad start.
No.
Like we did that
We did
time.
not. I like you. You're honest.
No, but you don't have to like me. You know what I mean? I'm friends with him.
I'm
George,
free to do.
You
I
do
like
yourself a
whoever I
favor,
want.
George. Don't become friends with me because
Why?
then I'll be calling you at night rather than him.
Oh, okay, don't.
George, Dice is a very controversial comedian.
Yes, I know.
He
I
has
know.
done some gay material that the gay community came down
And
on
I
him
hope
for.
to educate him.
You do. You will talk to him about gay issues.
He's like all fagged out. That guy.
Well,
I don't
We don't
mind
use that word.
Well, whatever you want to call yourself.
Out.
I don't
Can't
know.
say out.
What do you
Or
say?
fagged out.
No, I don't care about that stuff. It just makes for good material.
You're not
You know what I
anti-gay.
mean?
Well-
Like when I did the joke to
Yeah, but
Howard just now
and
about
you just did something
like
about
with
blacks.
bisexual.
Yeah, right.
That's funny when you go,
Right.
you get up in the morning, you flip a coin, and heads I want hair pie, tails, balls across the nose. George, okay, what's fucking funnier than that? The trans testicle, you meet the girl of your dreams, you're whiny, you're diny, you put your hand up a skirt, you hold it up a fucking tree trunk. There was some creeps
That's
in this
you.
world.
There's
No,
only
but what I'm
one
saying
you.
is you're like a regular, you just have a male partner.
Right.
And you got to do what you got to do. It's
That's
what
right.
you got. What the
Live and let live is what you're saying. Exactly. I don't give a shit one way or the other. And I support that. I'm going to turn the tables for just 1 second.
And ask you a serious topic because I'm really genuinely curious about this.
Okay.
I loved Rodney Dangerfield, as most people in this world did. You were one of those people who were at his bedside when he was dying. Is that not true?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to see him in it was hard. He was in a coma and his wife was there. And, I really loved Rodney. And every album I put out, I would write something to him. But he was also the type of guy, he was very funny. Obviously, he was very funny. He was the greatest. And, I remember one of the last albums the last album I put out was in 2000.
Right.
And I didn't give any credits to anybody on it, but I wrote a beautiful thing to him.
Right.
And I remember coming up to his condo, And I said, by the way, Rodney, wait till you see my new album. I wrote something really nice about you on the back cover. And he looks at me and he goes, oh, like you're going to help me now, okay? And by the way, while we're having this conversation, he's completely naked.
Right.
So I'm just, not even with the robe on, and I'm just staring at his, and it's just me and him. His wife isn't even home.
Yeah.
Okay? So I go, no, it's not about helping you, Rodney. It's about, I just want you to always know that I never forgot what you did for me. He goes, oh, so in other words, you write something about me, and you're helping me. And I'm going, no. But now I start getting mad.
Right.
But now his wife comes in, and he's naked, And from out, she was shopping or something, and she goes, no, Rodney, he did a nice thing. Why don't you stay out of it, Joan, okay? I don't do a great Rodney. But I'm going, Rodney, I'm going to go now because I don't want to get mad. I'm just telling you, I'm trying to do a nice thing, and you're making like I'm helping you. It's not about help. It's about that I love you, He goes, all right, keep loving me, okay, man? Just do what I tell you to do. Because everybody calls Ryan the Godfather of comedy because he made so many comics.
Yeah. Isn't it amazing that you went over there with the most beautiful of intentions? I mean, really.
No, but you know what he had me come over for? I had to remarry him and Joan.
You remarried them?
Well, a fake remarriage, obviously. You could do it online and get a minister thing.
But why did you have to remarry them? What was
because the movie he had coming out that I was in was called My 5 Wives.
Right.
And I was in that movie.
Yeah.
So as a thing at the premiere of it, he wanted me to do this wedding ceremony, and even with that, Rodney was always like, he didn't trust anybody, like, that I heard him talking to this old-time comic, Stanley Meyer and Hendelman.
Yeah. I remember him.
And Stanley's going, well, if he does this and he does that, and I'm looking like, what's he think I'm going to do? I love the guy.
Right.
Why would I do anything other than what he's telling me to do?
Yeah,
this is the guy that gave me the break of a lifetime.
Right. He was suspicious. I've even heard wild stories about him showing up to business meetings in a bathrobe, and he'd sit down, and his balls would be hanging out.
Right. I went to see him at resorts with my parents, and I got to tell you, I get my edge from my mother. She's the one that's got that crazy sense of humor, right?
Right.
So we go up to his room after the show, and he's sitting with the robe. But my mother, she'll say, she'll fight him if she's got. She looked at him and she goes, Rodney, do me a favor. Tuck your balls in. Nobody's mother said, and I'm looking like, yeah, my mother. Now I know where you get it from, man. She's okay. All right, I'll put my balls away.
I know a guy who was very close to Rodney, who was trying to help Rodney out. Rodney, toward the end of his life, wasn't the same Rodney, and Rodney wanted to make another movie. And Rodney had written a script and everything, and this guy brings him into a meeting with the head of a studio, a powerful guy who can greenlight this movie, and Rodney shows up in the bathrobe, sits down in the chair, the balls and the cock and everything are hanging out. And, of course, the executive was out of his mind. He said, well, I can't do business with this guy. It's ridiculous.
But he was phenomenal, and every comic, we're all out of our minds here, what I mean?
Rodney Dangerfield called me after I did an appearance on, I don't even know what show it was.
I think
it was on Leno.
The
Tonight Show on Leno. And out of the clear blue, I didn't even know the guy. I hadn't had him on the show or anything. Called me up and just says, hey, I can't do him either. But he goes, hey, I'm calling you because I saw what you did, and I got to tell you, you were terrific. I loved your appearance on the Tonight Show, and I know what you were doing out there. And when I was on the Tonight Show, my first couple of times, no one ever picked up the phone and called me. Nobody said a nice word. And I saw what you did, and I said, I'm going to do that for you. I'm going to call you up and let you know how well you did. And I was floored.
Yeah, but what a great call to get.
What a great thing to do. And I said,
he was, you know what? He had a great heart, and he was a, when people ask me, like, who is the great I'll talk about Rodney, I'll talk about Don Rickles, I'll talk about, I love Jerry Lewis and the Nutty Professor. But, he was the guy. I mean, he could destroy.
Don't you think Don Rickles, more so than anyone, is maybe one of the greatest comic minds of all time, and maybe doesn't get the credit for it?
One time I was in a bad mood, and he came out on a Sinatra thing, and it was after Paul Reiser did it. I don't know why this is like deja vu. I think he did a thing about Sinatra's hats or something.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Then I sat there and go, okay, I get it. He wears a hat.
Right.
Now Don Rickles comes out, and he just annihilates Sinatra. and I was actually on the floor kicking my feet.
Yeah.
That I wanted to take a running start out of like a 10th floor window and do a triple flip and land on my feet laughing.
So when did you?
That's how hysterical Don Rickles is.
How old were you when you decided you want to be a comedian?
You know what? I never really aimed at being a comic.
You wanted to be an actor.
Yeah, that wasn't my aim, but I figured I wasn't going to go to acting school. I figured I would get on a stage, which was Pips in Brooklyn, where I started out. And I had a different act, which, it was like impressions of Travolta and Stallone and all that stuff.
And then the Dice character grew out of that.
Yeah, and as I evolved, I got more and more into watching stand-ups. And what happened was, by watching them, I didn't find them really too exciting.
Right.
Not the material, but how they presented it.
Right.
And I just wanted to create something that people never saw as a stand-up. And that's when I started with the leather jackets and I do have, obviously, a Brooklyn attitude, but, taking the material. I was living out in L.A. where, there's lots of big, that community. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was living like near Santa Monica. And I never saw that before, guys making out in the street. I'm going, what the fuck is this here?
Right.
And I go, what great material, though.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then, the girls situation, I would just pick off one after the other. Anything I could get my hands on, you know how that is, right?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Absolutely.
But the thing was,
I was going to be with a 23-year-old.
But the thing was,
first time I went to L.A., it was a pussy fest.
I figured that because you didn't call. But anyway, no, what would happen is when I lived in Brooklyn, I always had a girlfriend, and it was a steady thing, and I'd be very respectful towards them. And then when I got to L.A., they had no respect for themselves.
So
they didn't even care about the dating process. It was like, where do you live? 3 blocks from here. Next thing you know, all you're hearing is, gook, gook, gook. I'm like, all right, here's some good material. That's where I came up with the joke, a one-night stand. Oh, get out.
Well, guys, let me tell you something. It's always good to see you. I'm glad you did a show last night. You had an opportunity to get out there for an hour and do your thing.
Did you hear any of it?
I heard the end. I heard that you were ragging on Ralph.
Well, he had it coming.
Yeah.
Because I called, like I said, I couldn't be here for the roast.
Right.
So I wanted to call Artie. Jim called me and said, do you want to congratulate Artie? Because that's what you do at the end. So I get on to talk to him. He told me, don't call. You got to hurt my feelings. Anyway,
it was a joke from the roast. What do you mean?
No, I'm goofing around. But anyway, all
Artie
of a sudden,
wanted you to hear. Did you hear the jokes he did about you? Artie attacked you.
No, I hope it was. No, I didn't hear it.
Well, play it for
you want to know? That was excellent. See, that I like. I can't wait.
Dice, I gotta tell you, it's the truth. I waited 2 hours to see this guy a bunch of times, and I love now that you have my phone number, but it's a joke.
No, but you know how funny that is? What? The first time we came in, we were talking about it. With the phone calls.
Right. Oh, exactly. Yeah.
But that happens all the time. You meet a guy that looks up to what you do.
Right.
Give me a number. And then the next time you see him, he's going, how do I not take his calls?
I gotta tell you something. Though. That roast for me was insulting and touching at the same time. To be roasted by guys like you and Colin and Nick, and to see Howard and Robin and Fred laughing, all these people that I was insane fans of, was kind of touching for me.
It was a great.
Did you love it?
I loved it. It was the greatest experience of my life. Looking back on it,
they didn't cut my tape together good. It was no good.
No, it was good.
Okay.
It got laughs.
That's the only thing I didn't.
Dude, when you rail on Dana and then all of a sudden you go, I don't want to be insulting because I don't know what's going on in the relationship.
That's not what I do. I want to see everything work out for you.
It was hilarious, and I appreciate it.
Did you make up?
No, it's a long story.
But
I
meant, is that the problem that you? No, but listen, but it's okay. But that's what
this
time's
Dice,
about.
it was a great roast.
Right,
it was a lot of fun.
And I
wanted
so
you to hear what he
appreciate you
said.
taking the time to do it.
Give me one last detail. I still didn't finish this
Detail about what?
Rodney Dangerfield story. I'm harping on it because I always wanted to ask you this.
I didn't realize he was in a coma those last few
So
days.
was your last conversation with him?
There was no conversation. He was just laying there. I didn't know what to do. We played music.
How long were you in the room?
Couple hours.
And you sat there with him while he was
just
in a
sat
coma?
there, and I'm going, what's my move here?
Who else is in the room?
Serious.
No,
I've never been in that situation.
Were you
and,
alone in the room with him while he was in the coma?
I would talk to his wife. His wife came in a lot, and,
Would she get up and leave?
Well, she was really in love with him, and she was, saying things like, he grabbed my hand today, he opened his eyes for a little. I mean, I really felt for her. I mean, it's not something I could sit here and
No, I'm
goof
not
about.
looking for a joke. I'm saying you sat there, and I would be uncomfortable. The guy's in a coma, so you just kind of sit there.
Yeah, you sit there and
talk to him?
you almost think about, you got to wake up. You got, you try because that has happened.
Yes.
And Rodney was the type of guy. I mean, he's gone now, so I could talk. This guy went through some operations through the last maybe 10 years of his life that would. I mean, they would remove everything from his body, fix it, and put him back together, and he'd be okay for another 5 years. He could really take that.
From a show business point of view, wasn't it the place to be, though? Wasn't a Jim Carrey up there as well? And
Jim Carrey actually came up that same day right before me, from what I remember.
Did you run into him?
No, I didn't see him.
You didn't see any other comics there?
I was the only one in there, and... it's just very sad because, as you're looking at him, you're thinking of him on stage at Dangerfield. I cut back to when I'm 21.
Right.
And you see him come into the club and everybody, Rodney's here. And then he goes up, just slaughters the crowd, and leaves.
Wouldn't it have been a great story, though, if you had revived Rodney and he lived a couple more years?
No, I'm not going to make fun of it.
I'm not making
I can't
fun.
do
I'm
it.
saying,
I can't do it.
Wouldn't it have been great,
I'm
though?
not doing it.
I love Rodney as much as the
I'm
next
not doing it. I'd rather fight with Benji again.
What's your name?
Benji.
Benji, nice to meet you.
All right, Benji.
Please don't.
I know the goof.
Please, sir.
How about I bite your eyes out?
Please.
Get out of the room.
Kiss me.
Get out of the room.
Just one kiss.
Get out of the room. Just one?
Just one kiss.
Really?
Just one, please.
Yeah, you got it.
Please.
You got it.
Just one kiss.
How long has the goof got to go?
Okay, thanks.
All right. Don't kiss me again.
Squeeze your ass. Can I squeeze your ass? Thanks, man.
All right. Very good. Very good. You take care. All right? You be good. Okay? All right. You take care. All right. You're going to have to live, man. You're going to have to live. All right. He's going to be all right.
That was a kiss.
Howard, real quick, because this ties into you guys as well. Two things. Were you ever close friends with Kinison, and what was your relationship like when Kinison died?
Okay. Well, all right. This is the deal with Sam. I really dug him.
Right.
When he came to L.A., I thought he was about as unique as you could become.
The two of you had a similarity in that you were both very unique, different guys. Yeah.
To see, every night at the Comedy Store, we were the last two on.
Right.
And I loved it because he made me laugh. So I could sit in the back of the room and just watch him. He was fantastic.
Right.
And when he hit fame, we used to go to groceries. Nobody had money. We'd go to this place, the Mayfair Grocery, and we would steal food, steak, pork chops. He loved pork. And we'd go up to the house where I lived, Crest Hill, we called it, and we would barbecue. And I would actually work with him on not the material. That was all Sam, and any of his bits he wrote. But what I would work with him on is the presentation of the character he was now developing on stage with the screaming. And actually, one night we went so ballistic that the Russian comic, Yakov Smirnov, came running downstairs because he thought we were in a fight. Because we were both... Because when it gets...
I didn't know this. I didn't know that you and Sam had a relationship.
You know what? By the time we're done, I'm telling you, everything I wrote in my book already, I'm not even going to put the fucking book out anymore because I'm telling the story. But the point is, so we would hang out, and it would get to the point, I go, all right, Sam, so you come up, you're nice and quiet, you talk to the crowd. I'm sure you saw a lot of comics you like. You might want to come back and see him again. I go, then you take the glasses off, and they see the stare. I go, but you see, my name's Sam. Sam Kinison. And I could promise you one thing. And then he would go, you're going to wish to God, and
Like
then
go from
start
small
screaming.
to big.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and you
right.
see the people
so,
like, what
Dice,
the
you
fuck?
guys were so
Oh, I
close
loved
that you
them.
hung out. You were practically roommates.
No, we hung.
together, yeah.
You hung.
And with Carla Bow, who's
Yeah,
phenomenal.
right.
He's been on the show.
But what happened with Sam? So in other words, when you started to get big, he was big too.
This is exactly what happened. My career did go at first towards the acting. I got a show that Michael Mann was doing called Crime Story.
Right.
Right. So that's in no competition with Sam because his career as a comic now took off. And I'll never forget when he got Saturday Night Live, I came to him in the kitchen of the Comedy Store, and I hugged him, and I said, you see, it could be done. You could be different, and you can take off. And that's the way it is. And I felt great about it because I'm going, well, I'm next.
Right.
That's it. So he goes through the roof, and he's doing, big, 5,000 seaters, whatever he was doing. But then I did the Rodney special.
Which is how Sam got famous too.
That's right.
Right.
But when my career, by that time, Sam was into whatever he was into, whether it was drugs, alcohol, or both.
Right.
He was starting to snap out already anyway.
Right.
And all of a sudden, I really went, all kidding aside, from really, 200-300 seat clubs to 20,000 seats a night, which just blew his mind. I used to hear him on here with you.
Right.
And you would actually defend it, going, Sam, you guys, you're both these shocking comics,
Right.
He could not deal with it.
Oh, he accused you of the most horrible things, and
he would say awful things,
and you
but
were
you know what?
good, and all these things. And I thought you guys had never met.
No, I thought he was great, and believe me, I felt like even now.
So was it a jealousy thing, really? What was happening there?
You want to know how I feel now? I'm like coming out of, like I say, what I call out of retirement.
Right.
And I'm going, where is this guy when I need him?
Right.
This is when we could have teamed up and just took the fucking country by storm. See, I feel it's almost like some of these guys, when they make it, it's like they then destroy themselves. It's like by killing themselves, they can run away.
Right.
And, drugs and alcohol are going to kill you sooner or later.
I had no idea that you guys had a relationship prior to Sam.
Yeah, all we knew was Sam hated every other comedian.
When they play stuff of Kennison, we've even gone to a site. We just watched the Wild Thing video.
Right.
You know what I mean? He loves him. I go, Max, what am I going to tell you? This is what the guy did to himself.
One of my favorite things I'm looking forward to now that we are able to play our tapes is to play some of those old Sam Kinison.
You know what? He was great.
Yeah. I've said to the company I'd love to take an ad out in the paper. Sam Kinison lives here on Sirius Satellite Radio.
Well,
because
you know what? He was great, and he had a lot of problems with me. It was an envy thing, a jealousy thing.
Right.
But I always loved, even when he'd be back at the Comedy Store doing it, I'd go sit in the back of the room and watch him and laugh. It's like I told you, we weren't talking all the years. I'd be listening to you on the air anyway.
Right.
It was like, I could still laugh from him.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So when he died, you guys weren't talking. You weren't.
Hey, look, number one, I dedicated the tour. I was on tour when it happened. I felt awful. I remember talking about videotape. I videotaped myself. I felt terrible. I said this great comic just died, and every night we would do a thing of silence for him before the concerts.
So even though he had been viciously cruel.
Yeah, because I knew it was the drugs talking. He was fucked up.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You didn't do that memorial or anything.
No, I didn't do any kind of memorial. I mean, that would have been stupid, for me to do. But, I miss him. I wish he was still. How great would it be if we were both here talking?
Oh, it'd be phenomenal.
All these guys, they fuck themselves up. With shit.
What are you looking at?
Are you going to be able to do that? The gig
Artie's
with
going
me
to
or not?
Vegas.
I would love to do you. I never officially got an offer to do a gig.
What are you
with
talking about? I said it on the tape.
Well, I
was ripping you apart.
No,
and I said, by the
they
way,
cut that out. They cut it out.
They might not have put that part.
They might not have had the whole thing.
Oh no, but I said I'm doing.
I'll open for you anytime you want.
Are you booked July 7th?
Yeah, I'm going to be in Pittsburgh.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what you wanted to say.
Where are you
in
going to be?
Pittsburgh?
He's got sold-out shows.
Where?
Of the Funny Bone in Pittsburgh. The club.
Well, tomorrow I got to do the Improv. Is that a big deal in Florida? That's not a big deal,
but they
right?
pay me well there.
No,
I'm
but listen
committed
to me.
go. What?
But it's the Borgata in AC. This is hometown.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I
call it a fucking Funny Bone and say, be happy I'm there.
Excuse me, Dice. I don't mean to speak for Artie, but Artie's going to be in Pittsburgh with Dustin Diamond. Screech.
He's opening for him.
That's right. Screech from Saved by the Bell. What's the matter with you?
You doing a Borgata July 7th?
Yeah, call it a Funny Bone. Tell him I gave you the okay.
That's not going to fly, Dice. Come on.
No,
All right,
what do you mean? You could do. Florentine does it all the time.
Florentine?
Yeah, he cancels gigs and he comes with me.
To work with Dice, Jimmy opens for Dice a lot.
Yeah, Florentine and the little boy Jameson.
Is it one show?
The little boy.
It might be, but this is what I'm saying. I'm talking. This is
But Artie, what are you saying? You're gonna bail out on Pittsburgh?
Maybe I could work something out.
You call him, go, look, who are you? You're the funny bone.
Nah, but the guy's been good to me over
Who
the
gives
years.
a fuck
he
for
pays
him?
me
He's
really
a club
well.
owner. It's a club owner. That's not real show, but you're on Kimmel. That's major shit. You're on the Stern Show.
This is major.
No, this is what I'm saying.
You're sold out, though, in Pittsburgh. You can't walk away from
Yeah, he's
the
got
show.
2 shows.
Yeah.
So what? You postpone.
Oh.
You know what I
didn't
mean?
know
You
that could be done.
postpone. You don't cancel out.
Because the 7th is a question mark. Maybe I could do it. Yeah, maybe I could do it. I'll let you know.
Now I want to see if you call me back.
Well, yeah, do I have permission? You never say call you back. I don't have your
say
phone
it every
number.
time. Call me
I
back.
don't have
Give me
your
your phone number.
He never leaves a phone number.
He's got my number.
I do not. You never
You know
leave
why
a
you
phone
got
number.
it? Because I call on my cell phone. Because my regular phone won't get through to you.
Well, I don't know. I could just call that number that's on there out of nowhere.
I called you 100 times, and I'm not talking the ambient calls. I'm talking the normal calls when I tell you what to do
All
with
right,
the
you
fucking
two work
girl.
this out.
I'll get your number from
I got
you know
to
what I
take a
mean?
break.
What-
Dice, listen to me.
All right.
I got to wrap up.
So did you like the show? I got to know.
Did I like what?
The show yesterday. I put a lot of work
I didn't
into
hear
it.
it.
How don't you hear
I
it?
heard,
You're the
I heard you
boss.
ragging on Ralph. That was hysterical, but I didn't hear the whole. I didn't even know you were on. What do you think? I listened to the channel
Benji,
24
did
hours
you
a
hear
day.
it? We didn't get to talk. Fred, did you hear any of it?
Anybody hear it?
We have to go to sleep,
Yeah, we have to
Dice.
sleep.
You didn't
We go to
listen?
sleep.
I'm going to tonight.
We're going to hear it tonight.
We're going to hear it tonight.
Did you hear your new nickname? Did I get Triple B? And why did I give you that name? Because you stood up like a man. You didn't back down. It was great seeing you.
Guys,
I got to get out of here. How long are you going to keep me
That's
here?
what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'm going to get out of here, too. We got to get to the news, Robin. I want to thank Andrew
We've
Dice
already
Clay.
done the show. The show's over.
Yeah, we're gonna,
I thought we're not even on the air now. This is a goof.
They probably took
You
us
did
off.
the ultimate effect on me, you fucking guy.
Who should I call about this app? Do you want me to call you directly? What number
My
should I
number
call?
doesn't come up. Let me just write it down.
Yeah, because I don't know what number to call.
Don't give it to him. Don't give it to him.
Dice, good to see you again. Just wanted to come in and say hello.
You know, I try to pay attention, but you're all the way over there.
Don't
so I'm
even
like,
worry about that. I know when to chime in.
She's not shy.
I'm not writing a book. It's a phone
Just
number.
give it. I'll take care of it. Just write a little.
Howard, I'll put you a sandwich over here.
Thank you, brother. Dice, I'm going to go do the cans.
Okay.
Good seeing you, brother. Thanks.
Good seeing you. All right. Go ahead. Do what you got to do.
Hey, seriously, man. Thanks for doing the roast, brother.
No.
That was.
I can't.
That
believe-
really meant a lot to me.
Because I would talk to
Having that tape is
Jameson.
real cool for me.
Listen to me. I would talk to Jameson.
Yeah.
Check my face. I'm writing my number.
Everything's
down.
on tape.
Benji, I want you to know I gave you that name because you did stand up. Really. With that message I left Gary about you, I meant that.
Thanks.
Because nobody ever did that. I mean, you kept the eye contact. You just. I was like looking at you, going, "There's really." I understand commitment like nobody, and you committed. You wouldn't have cared if I came around and dragged you through the room. You were willing to do that for the goof, and that's why I said I can't let this guy be called that name in the street. And I actually had my kids on the phone. I go, what if I give him a new name? We call him the Triple B, Big Balls Benji. You know, and they go, that's a good name, Triple B, Dad. It's better be, you know, I got a girl's going to walk down the street with him. They'll be go, oh, there's Big Balls Benji. Rather than, you know, the other. But that's it. But you stood up. I liked it. And let me tell you, I've done a million radio shows. Nobody stands up. You know, and you did, and that's why you didn't get shit from me again. You know, you got to give guy credit when he's good. Serious. Come over here. Come over here.
Oh,
What am I
hi.
gonna do with him? What am I gonna do with him now? We just made up.
Oh. I'm in the middle of this. What is
Do me
this?
a favor, get out of here.
All
Do me a
right.
favor, get out of here, man.
You too.
Guy, trying to get in there. No, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I don't know.
Get out of here.
He just grabbed me and said,
No,
come
no,
in.
I'm not doing this, Menage. It's
I respect that.
Come here, come here.
George is in there. I'm not there. What have you got against me?
Nothing at all. I loved your show. I love everything. But, you know, this is like a thing with me and him. What are you doing?
Oh, all right.
Get your hands off it. He only goes around with the... No. The star is in the middle. I'm the star.
That's right. All right.
I'm the legend.
So I'll make you the middle.
You're
Bobby here.
a
movie star. I'm the legend. Remember that.
All right, yes,
All
sir.
right, here I am with Big Balls Benji. And, my new buddy over here from the show Star Trek, right? Say something to him. Give him a hug, Benji. Give him a little hug. Go ahead. Go ahead. You know what? You just ruined everything we watched. I had a great time in there. Today, I compared to the first appearance. It was that loose, and there was a lot of fun, but there were some serious questions, so I enjoyed it.
So what's going on with you and Artie now? You got a chance to hear his rebuttal to you at the roast. What'd you think about that?
Funny.
Thought he did a good job?
He had no choice.
How come?
Because when you roast somebody, the whole idea is you destroy them, and then they get to destroy all the guests. The beauty of it was, I wasn't even here.
So you think that was kind of a cheap shot that you weren't here, but you just had to do it?
It wasn't a cheap shot, I just wasn't here.
Now, what do you think about Howard? He hasn't heard your new Sirius show yet.
Yeah, I'd like him to hear it. I think he'll enjoy it. I think I did the best you could for a first time ever hosting your own show.
You seem kind of pissed at him, though, that he didn't, you said he's the boss man. He should have heard it.
Yeah, I would have liked it if he heard it. But he heard some of the stuff.
Okay.
And he enjoyed it.
Now, you also made up with Benji. It seems like you guys are completely, on the mend.
For now.
For now?
Yeah, for now we've made up.
So you kind of respect how you gave him that...
I respect that he came up against me toe-to-toe. I'll respect anybody for that.
Cool. So things are looking good between you and Artie and Benji right now.
The show, yeah, everything seems to be, copacetic. You know what I mean?
I hear you, man.
Now get away from me. How much of this I gotta do? Back at the Howard Stern show, I'm sort of a new look. You know what I mean? This is old school meets like older school. It's like an expansion of the leather. That's what I call it. Sometimes I don't wear the leather now. You know what I mean? But I got the leather gloves, the handshakers. How you doing? How you doing? What's going on? Pound it. Whatever they do today. You know what I mean? Everybody's got a different shake. Like, you get close to somebody, you don't even know, all right, how's their hand coming at me? You know what I mean? As long as they're not grabbing my balls, that's all. All right.
Dice Clay, Andrew Dice Clay, as you know, is a famous comedian. He's been around a long time. He asked if he could stop by today, and we're happy to say hello to Andrew Dice Clay.
Ah.
And he's got a whole new attitude and new clothes.
What is this? No leather?
How do I make this louder, Gary? Where are you going?
Fix Dice's...
When are you going to start? Right away.
All right, Dice, can you hear yourself now?
Yeah.
All right, Gary did not do what he was supposed to do.
That's good. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Dice, have you...
What was with the intro? We know each other. How long we know each other?
I said Dice is performing this Friday.
Forget the performance. Who gives a fuck with that?
A terrific comedian, and what would you...
I know, but I don't know. I didn't feel a closeness at that moment.
Feel love. You
like, how would you do it? Like, I know you too a long time.
Andrew Dice Clay.
Sometimes, no, I know. No, you know what?
Long-time friend? Is that what you want?
I don't know.
What do you want me to say? I mean, you write the intro. I'll say it. I mean,
how would you introduce
Howard? What's going on?
How are you?
How you feeling? Forget the intro. Who gives a fuck? I'm in here now. What are you?
14 days sobriety.
Look at him.
I don't even know what that means.
You never
know what I mean?
neither. You never did drugs.
I'll admit, I fucking graduated with a 64 average. I'll admit that.
You never drank.
Okay, and I came to the dean of the school. You remember, like in high school. And I said, do me a favor, give me the one credit I need to get the fuck out of here.
Right.
And he did it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So,
you know,
when
lucky. You were lucky.
I know you went to college.
Right.
I know that.
That's
so you know
true.
that, sobriety and that kind of intellectual
You don't know what
stuff.
sobriety means? You know.
You know what? Is that about
too
balloons?
Big a word?
Yeah, you know what? You know.
No, when you blow up a balloon.
Ah, come on. You're being silly now.
I'm not even kidding
You're much
around.
brighter than that. You're much
I'm bright
brighter
in
than
my
that.
own way.
Why are you trying to make yourself seem silly? You're not. You're,
I am
you're a
silly.
bright man.
Right
you know
now I am. I've been up all night.
You know what sobriety is.
I don't know what sobriety. You know what?
Sobriety is when you don't drink or
like
do
how
drugs.
It's like a school teacher.
You
It's
don't
amazing.
know that? You're kidding me. I
Say
don't
it again.
believe that.
Say it again.
Come on, stop.
Please say it again.
Why have you abandoned your leather jackets? You
No,
now
this
are
is an
wearing...
expansion.
You look better this way.
You know what I mean?
You're
This
more
is like
contemporary.
old school meets older school. I don't know.
But yet you're still wearing the leather gloves, and the reason for that is that you
the handshake
you don't want
and shit.
germs.
Yeah, I can't get sick right now. And the glass is a prescription.
Right.
Is that right?
No,
What's going on there? You can't see?
I got something wrong with my left eye, so it's just, if you can't, I could take them off for a few minutes, but I might have to put them back on.
No, put them on. I like it better with them on.
Really?
Yeah, you look better with them on.
Really?
I like it. It's a good look for you.
No, because I don't like when people wear sunglasses because you can't see them.
Let me ask you a question. I hope you don't get offended because
I won't.
maybe it's too personal.
No, maybe it's not.
You're dyeing your hair. The last time I saw you, you had gray in your sideburns, and I
had
like
to dye it for a reason.
I like this better.
You know what? I don't mind the gray. I never did.
I don't like seeing you get that old. I don't.
Do you dye your hair?
No, I don't. And you know what?
You don't have any gray?
I have a few grays. You can see them. But if I get enough, I will dye.
See, I'll get it more like the sideburns. You don't have.
Who
like
dyes your hair for you? Do you do it
Jeff
yourself?
Cera.
You don't do just for men?
No, Jeff Cera.
Oh, and you go to the
He's
guy.
a regular person.
Is it a beauty salon you go to?
Yeah.
And you sit there with the tinfoil in your...
No. They do it in five. Giuseppe Franco, you know who
Oh,
it is.
yeah. You heard Giuseppe Franco. He does that.
Yeah, so Jeff Cera does
Why
all
did you
that
decide to dye your hair? You're not that
I do
vain.
it every few months. Sometimes I don't, sometimes, but there are things I got to do right now.
In other words, in show business, to get
Show
older, it doesn't
business
look
stuff.
good. You want
No, I don't. But I don't care about that.
But it's important to project a youthful image, isn't it? In this business, be honest. You would have to project a youthful image.
You know what? I never had a problem. I turned 51 the other day. I never had a problem with my age.
Right.
You know what I mean? Sometimes I dye it out depending on if I'm doing like any kind of TV thing.
Do you
or,
notice a difference in your body now that you're 51? Do you find yourself slowing down?
Yeah, it's too heavy.
But do you find yourself slowing down? Or are there things you can't do that you used to do?
No, you want to know something?
Yeah.
I got a lot of, like the eye thing, I got some things ripped. You know,
What do you mean?
A shoulder blade.
You ripped your
shoulder
rotator cuff?
Yeah.
You ripped your rotator
Yeah.
cuff? So you can't even exercise?
No. So
You
I got to
can't
get the
exercise.
shot to so I can exercise.
So things are falling apart?
A little bit.
Are you able sexually to perform as well? I'm being serious. Don't be
you want to know
embarrassed.
something? No, I'm not embarrassed.
No erectile difficulty? Did you try Viagra?
You want to know something?
Go ahead.
When it comes to that,
Yeah.
a lot of people, like whenever you do, I'm sure you do a million interviews,
Absolutely.
And people probably always ask you, do you mellow out or something? That is something that every time to me, it's like the first time.
Right.
I just can't help it. When I see, and I'm not looking, Robin, to sound dirty in front of you. I know you're a girl and
All right,
everything.
you got class.
But seriously, when some fucking slob that I just started dating opens up her fucking legs,
It's like
and I
Christmas.
see that little fucking hairy meat pocket, I really, no, seriously.
You still get
think I'm
excited.
kidding
No,
around?
no, I don't think
That's
you
why
are.
I get mad, Howard,
Right.
and I'm not looking to get mad.
Right.
When people say to me, like if somebody says, like, oh, him, like if a woman says, like, like even with you,
So
there's
you-
a definite, there is a definite opinion about you. People will either love you or hate you.
Absolutely.
Same over here.
Right.
So when some woman with her white button-down shirt and her business suit goes, oh, him, I'm going, yeah, me. I do it the way I'm supposed to do it. Some fucking pig that gets behind her closed fucking doors wants to talk about me, but she's probably dirtier and thinks filthier than anything I could ever do
Are you
to her.
old school? Do you like a hairy bush?
You know what? I like a little hair there.
Really?
I don't
You
want
do?
him to pull down their pants and it looks like a fucking hatchet cut.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I don't know.
You
I love when there's no
I like
hair.
to search around a little for it. You know what I mean?
Like Easter.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like
I don't
not
understand
too
something.
hairy.
So you're telling me
But no,
that
I-
you have do you
No, I
desire
haven't
sex as much as you did when you were a young man?
Definitely.
Okay, so the desire doesn't leave you
The
as you get
desire
older.
never leaves me. It's what I like.
It drives you.
It's what I like to perform.
Right.
And I like to just pummel a box.
So is that what
You
you're
know
doing now? Do you have a girlfriend or you?
Yeah, I got a brand new girlfriend. I just got her a few months ago.
A few months.
How does she feel when you say, "Oh, I think of her as a box and I like to pummel"?
No, she understands it because
So
she
you don't
likes
think
to
of her as a human
Let me
being?
tell you something. If you can't call you fucking chick a whore in bed, okay? If you can't say roll over and stick that ass up in the air so I could bombard those ass cheeks with my ball bag.
Oh, come on. You don't say that.
You want
I
to know
don't believe that
something?
for a minute.
I do
I
fucking
don't believe that.
You don't believe I say that?
I don't believe that. Now, your
Why
fiance...
wouldn't you believe that? I don't have a fiance.
Right. Eleanor Kerrigan, who you were dating now, who was your fiance now,
Yes.
you broke up with her. Now, you
Yeah, no,
can't
there was a
have
whole
this
fight at my
attitude.
house the other night.
But Dice, you can't have this attitude for real. Women are not going to stay with you if you're
Are
going
you
to call
kidding
them
me?
a whore and they want to beat their box. And
You know what? If you're not calling him a whore, they're going to find the guy that does call him a whore. That's what it's about. See, when
What
a girl
happened
just
to you?
lays there
What
and gives
happened
a,
between you and Eleanor? What happened? Tell the truth.
Well, she gets...
Tell
I
the
don't
truth.
know.
What happened? What goes
It
wrong with you and
ended.
women?
It ended.
What goes wrong with you?
You
and
have
women?
no idea what went on the Jewish holiday. You have no. She came over. My new girlfriend's
Right.
there, and all of a sudden they're both complaining to each other about me, like doing the impression.
What
Yeah,
don't women? You at some point you got to turn off Dice and become a mensch. And
Dude,
sit there
did
with
we
you.
ever turn off
I am
Dice?
not being Dice. I'm being me to you,
Yes, but
talking to
listen
you, but
me.
you get me all
Listen to
fucking
me.
heated
But
up.
Listen to me. These
All
women,
right, calm
every
down
relationship,
then.
the relationship, your marriage failed. Eleanor failed. This one now.
What do you mean failed? It didn't fail. If something goes a few years, that's a
That's
success.
enough for you.
No, yeah, I was married and with
Are
the
you
same
difficult
person.
to be with?
Yes, I'm a complicated human being. Are you? Aren't you getting
course.
married again?
Yes, I'm trying again.
And when you get her in bed, you don't act like a complete animal with her.
No, I mean, I do. I mean,
No.
I like to mix it up as much as
Howard,
anyone.
the truth. I know your mind.
I don't
know
call
you're
her
as sick
a whore,
as me.
though.
Well, why not?
Because I don't think of her like
Why
that.
not? You ever call Artie? The truth. You've been in bed with girls, right?
He doesn't do that.
Right?
Artie's
You never
very
called the
sensitive.
girl. You
Whores,
fucking.
this is where you're
And
going
I don't
wrong.
say whore. I say
Robin,
whore.
do guys call you a
It's
whore?
whore.
Hell no.
Right.
It's
You'd be
whore.
right out of there.
It's fucking
Try
whore.
fucking Robin
Not
right
whore.
now and call her a whore.
No, you sometimes you fuck around and you say like I know what he's talking about.
Well,
Do you
that's
say
if
it
it's
timidly?
just.
No, it's
Yeah.
not fuck. See, that's
Excuse
what I don't
me,
understand.
whore.
No, not excuse me, whore. You fucking whore. I'm so fucking horny.
Do you think you'd be like you are considered one of the top comics in the country? Do you
Okay.
think that it's gone to your head a little bit, even with women? In other words, if
So
you were a
that's why
regular
you're doing
guy,
this.
you wouldn't be getting away with half the shit you
You know
get
what?
away
I
with.
can't help who I am when I get in bed with a girl. And if that girl doesn't want the guy getting in
But
bed
you've
with
gone a little. It's all gone to your head. The
Has
money.
no one
the
complained?
fame.
what are you talking about?
What are you worth right now? Right
Not
now,
as much as you. I'll put it
okay,
to you that
fine,
way.
but what are you
'Cause
worth?
if I
what
if
are you
I
worth?
was,
Tell me what you're worth.
that's why
Tell
would
me
I
right
say
now.
that
Are you
on
worth
the air?
$50 million?
I don't think so.
You're not. What are you
So we
worth?
can't be friends
No,
now?
no. What are we worth? I want to know what you're worth.
I wouldn't even talk about that.
Right.
To me, it's
You ever
never been
with a
about
hooker?
money.
Have you ever been with an actual hooker? An actual, have you ever
Hookers I'm
paid
not
for
into.
sex?
I don't like hookers. I don't like strip clubs.
What you
I don't
think?
like strippers.
What
it's
is
not
a
my thing.
whore?
A whore, not a whore. Learn how to talk like a. No.
Is that there's
no,
some
I'm
sort of
from
distinction?
Brooklyn. Don't you get that?
No.
After all these years,
I didn't know that.
I'm from Brooklyn.
I didn't know.
Why don't you get what I'm saying over here? No, but he does know me. That's what I'm saying. He's got on his.
How are your
This
sons?
is like a business
How are your
voice.
sons?
My sons are phenomenal.
And
I
you
got the
want
best
them to-
boys in the world.
And when you bring these women over, you call them a whore in front of your
Not
boys?
in front of the kids.
Come on. What are you doing?
I'm very respectful.
What do you teach the boys?
Why are you ganging up? Shut your mouth when I talk to him a minute.
Tell them who is what you call a lady.
No, they know to treat a girl like a nice girl, and then once you get her on the bed, do what you got to do with what you got, and that's
Do
it.
you ever get political in your stand-up?
You know
or
what
do
I mean?
always-
And why
do
are you so into it? By the way,
Do you
know
ever
what?
get
I just want to
political-
say something.
Do you ever get political?
I want
in
to
your
say
stand-up?
something here. I want to say something. What happened?
Two?
Robin, what happened?
Oh, with Jim Florentine? Well, there you go. She's now dating a new guy, a 23-year-old.
No, but what happened? Because I thought you were a good couple.
Well, thank you. It just didn't work out. You don't have things work out. Something didn't work out.
So would you say you failed, or would you just say it ended?
It ended.
All right, so why do you call it failing
Why
when
are
a
you
marriage...
acting like you don't know? You did shows with Jim, Robin's former boyfriend, over the summer. You know Jim.
Yeah.
He certainly must have discussed Robin with you.
You want to know something? He's like, he shuts down that way. He doesn't do it.
Did you ever ask him about his relationship
I
with
just
Robin?
say, what happened? And he goes, nah, it ended.
And that was the whole
He
explanation.
does not talk about her. He does not get into it.
You tried.
Yeah, I said, well, what happened? Because I know you two really dug each other, and what are you laughing about?
I don't know.
Oh, because you know what she's laughing?
Because you're a comedian.
No,
and
because
she can't believe you
she's
care.
now seeing somebody else. See, that's how women operate.
Let's just say
women love you till they don't, and then they just
he
move
broke
on.
up with her. Number one. Number
did
two,
he? I don't even know.
I set her up with a 23-year-old.
Okay.
God.
And she's having sexual intercourse with him now.
Yeah, but
That's
you're talking
a lie.
about.
Is that a lie?
Stop it.
You swear that's a lie?
She looks good though, Robin.
Thank
I'll tell you the
She
truth.
does look good. She's
I'm trying.
listen.
I'm
If you had to
I'm
take your
holding it
clothes off
together.
in front of a 23-year-old, you'd look good too.
She gets better, you know.
You're not kidding.
She's
Listen,
got the Why?
how's the career going? Everything good?
You want to know something? Everything. I'm very excited about the career. I mean, the concerts have built up to a certain level. I'm gonna on the same show with Artie, only different episodes, Down and Dirty.
All right.
On HBO. I'll be on the 10th.
Yeah.
And it's fantastic. That
And
really
I heard
excites
that
me
you
a
got
lot.
$100,000 for a single night of stand-up in New Jersey. Is that true? $100,000.
Why do you keep bringing up money?
Well, this
Money's
is
very
important. This is how you're evaluated as a comic.
No, is it really?
Of course. Of course. People look at that. They look at the box office. This is show business. Is that true that in New Jersey, for one night of stand-up, you got $100,000?
I don't even know why we're talking
Is
about
that
money.
true or
What am I in trial
Is
here?
it true or false?
I don't know. I wouldn't remember.
That's
I wouldn't
something
remember, Your Honor.
I'll tell you that.
I wouldn't remember.
Is it true your website gets 80,000 hits a day?
I don't know. I don't know how to work that.
You don't even know that.
Yeah,
You've
I
never
don't
been
even
on
know
your
that.
own
I'm not
website.
that internet. I'm telling you, with those kind of things, I'm not that good. I get on stage, I know what I'm doing. I get with my hula, I know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? And she's a nice girl.
Did you ever get in your lifetime?
My chick was in the Air Force for 11 years. How do you
Forget
think you
her
got to
for a second.
bang a chick that's been in the Air Force for 11 years?
Who's the hottest chick you ever got? Did you ever get any famous girls?
A lot of girls.
Did you ever get any famous women?
No.
You didn't go for famous women.
That's not my
They didn't
thing.
go for him. Maybe not.
Maybe
you
they
don't
didn't
know.
go for him?
Were famous women afraid
What
of you?
is this, a psychology thing?
Were
What
famous women afraid of you?
No, I don't think so.
You
Did
did
they come
movies
on to
with
you?
a
Who
lot
came
of
on to
very
you?
big starlets and things.
Yeah.
You never once had sex with any of them.
You know what? He did a movie with, and I thought you became friendly with her, with Terry Hatcher before she was famous.
Yeah.
Did you fuck Terry Hatcher?
No.
Why? Why not? Why not?
I didn't ask her.
Do you think you could have gotten her, or did you feel she wasn't interested?
She was good looking.
And who was that chick you did the movie with? You
Lauren Holly.
Okay, Lauren Holly. And then there
Yeah.
was another movie with the blonde. What the fuck is her name?
Simmons.
Yeah. What happened
Gene
to her?
Simmons. Nothing
you
happened.
Fuck Gene Simmons?
No, his girlfriend.
You fucked Gene Simmons' girlfriend?
No, Shannon Tweed?
Shannon Tweed.
Yeah, I did a movie
but
with her.
you did a movie early on, one of your first films.
Leah Thompson.
Leah Thompson. You never had her?
No.
All the hours you worked with her and you never had sex with
What
her?
about you?
I had sex with famous women.
Who?
I'm not going to say their names. But
Well, why
I
would
have.
you want me to?
Well, because you're different than I am. Why do we have to be the same? You're
why
being
you want me
interviewed.
to
I'm
We
not.
want to know if you called a famous woman a hula.
Yeah, that's my point. I can't believe Lauren Holly never fucked you.
You know what? I wasn't into
I could
her.
see her being all over that.
She might have liked me.
She did, huh?
She might have liked me.
And you wouldn't touch her.
I wasn't into it. And number one, I was with
who?
My ex-wife. I wasn't married
You
yet.
cheated on her, though.
What's that?
You cheated on your first wife, didn't you?
Not really.
You not really?
No, not in a way that anybody would count as a cheat.
Did you ever get a blowjob while you were married?
That one, it wouldn't even
That
matter,
count
would
to
it?
you. A blowjob doesn't count.
Blowjob, that could happen in your sleep.
Are you married on the road and married?
No,
Are
I'm
you
actually,
single on the road and married?
when I'm with somebody, I'm actually
You're
good with
faithful.
that person.
You're pretty good about
Yeah.
that. What
Like I
counts as-
said, I'm not into the
when
hooker thing.
When you became super famous,
You're not even
superstar.
letting me answer one
When
fucking
you
question.
became a superstar,
if you
isn't it
if
true?
you let me answer the question,
Go ahead, answer it.
I don't know. You just keep asking questions, but you don't fucking let me answer the fucking question.
I'm going to give you a question now, and you can
You
answer.
feel like a judge today.
No, I'm
Say
gonna
it.
Ask you
Say
a
it,
question.
and I'll go with
I'm
the.
going to ask you a question. You're going to answer it now.
Yes, Judge
When
Stern.
you were married, the first time, and your superstardom hit,
my first marriage.
did there
okay.
come a time where even you couldn't resist temptation? Women, you were
Who
considered
was
one of the
throwing
sexiest men in America.
Even he could.
You didn't. What did you do?
I'm pretty
sexually?
sexy. How are you?
Yeah. How did you get
I
through
mean, just
that?
talking.
Yeah.
Now answer the question.
I've always
Tell
said that.
tell
What's
us
the
what it
question?
was like, all that temptation, and how far did
It's
you
hard.
go? It
It's
is
hard.
hard.
You know what I like? I like my neck rubbed.
Right. I know you do.
No, you have no idea what goes on with my back and neck. You really have no idea.
What happened to you in your marriage? Did you give in to temptation?
No, that's not what it was about.
But did it happen?
Did what happen? Did I bang anybody?
Did you bang anyone? You didn't?
No.
You telling me the truth?
No.
All right. That's what I thought. That's very honest. Now, in the second relationship.
The second marriage.
Second marriage. You stayed faithful?
The first marriage, I had a bunch of girlfriends. I was like engaged to 3 girls while I was married.
You were?
Wow.
Yeah, because she got me mad. No, that's what happened.
Pretty amazing.
You're a guy who's always done
I'm
things.
serious. I had a
You've done
girlfriend in
things-
New York.
But wait a second.
You're not even letting me
you've
answer.
done
I'm talking.
things- because that's not the question.
Look, when you are the undisputed heavyweight king, right?
Right.
Why am I looking at you?
I don't know.
No, when you hit a certain thing in your life, like you're considered the king of all media, right? Is that what you call yourself? King of media, right?
Right.
So
King
you're a
of
king.
media.
So
King of all media.
That's why I don't even understand. Now, I'm sure your girlfriend's a very nice girl. I
Terrific
never
girl.
met her.
Yeah, she's
You're
great.
going to get married now?
I'm going to try. Yeah.
You're going to try.
Right.
But why would you even try knowing that you look at other women, and I know how men think.
Because
you can't help but
she's
look.
worth it.
I'm not saying she's not
You've
worth it.
been married twice, too.
But
so
that's
you
what
know.
I'm saying.
You give it a shot
But
and you hope it
when you're
works.
the king of something, it's very hard.
It is hard.
You know, to not go after
But
other
you
women.
have to learn to say no to yourself, don't you?
No.
Yes, you
no,
do.
you need to enjoy your life. That's what I believe.
So fuck everyone else. Don't say no to anything. You say fuck you.
No,
even
no,
the
but
women you love.
I am good when I'm in a relationship.
Wait a second. You just said you
That
would
was
say,
a first marriage. I was like 23 or something.
All right, so
you know what I mean.
So you say no.
How
to
many
yourself.
times you been married?
This will be my second time.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So you're still in the learning process.
Right. I'm still learning. The third marriage, I'll get it right.
The third marriage, you'll get it right because it's a tough ball game.
Where you living now? You
You
still
know,
in L.A.?
I'm in L.A.
You're not an L.A. guy. Why don't you move back to?
I love Brooklyn.
Why don't you
I'm
move
from
back
Brooklyn.
to Brooklyn?
You know that, right?
Why do you live in L.A.? Why not move back to Brooklyn?
I've been out there a long time, and I do come back a lot.
And you have a life now where you've become L.A. a little bit. Do you forget your Brooklyn roots?
No.
Do you go to these fancy restaurants?
The funny thing is, I never lost my accent. You know, I come back here a lot.
Right.
I used to have a house in Brooklyn. You know what went on with that.
Yes, yes.
You know.
I know.
You
People
know
bothered
our
you.
house hunting thing. You know.
Yes.
But it just didn't work
I learned
out for
you were
me.
insane.
No, I wasn't insane.
You are insane.
You're just crazy because you were going
This
to buy
fucking
that
guy.
house.
I took this guy to find a house on Long Island.
Yes.
He was in contract. He shows up at the signing, and he says, "Wait a second."
Guy had voodoo dolls all over his office. I'm not
guy
taking
had-
the house.
he goes to the lawyer's office. The guy has African artwork on the walls.
Really?
That's what he calls it.
Dice decides this is
Fucking voodoo dolls.
Then he finds out that the guy's phone number has 666 in it,
Yeah.
and he walked out of the closing.
That's it.
You can't do
So
that.
the next day he tells me. The next day he tells me, "Why don't you tell me? I would have bought the house."
It was a gorgeous home.
No, it's no good. That house was no good.
Because of
I wouldn't take
666.
We're
Because of
friends. I
666.
wouldn't do that to
believe
you.
in 666?
I wouldn't do that
Do
to
you
you.
believe in 666?
No, but I believe
Let
that
me
if
ask you
something has a bad vibe,
Hold
you
it a
don't
second.
buy it.
Stop it. Do you believe in voodoo and 666? Do you think there's anyone who could put voodoo curse on
I
you?
believe in bad vibes.
I didn't say bad vibes. Do you believe there are
I
people
believe
who can
in
put a
bad
voodoo
vibes.
Do you
Listen to
believe
what I'm
people
saying
can
to
put
you
a
now.
voodoo curse on you?
No, I believe
you
if I'm
do.
buying a
You're
new house,
superstitious.
Superstitious, yeah.
It's
Okay,
ridiculous.
that's good.
These
it's not
were
ridiculous.
signs to you. These were signs that you
You're
were
not
supposed to buy this
superstitious with
house.
anything.
Not with 666.
All right, so what are you superstitious with?
I'm not. I know I'm
With
an intelligent
nothing.
guy. I don't sit there and get into that shit.
You would have
Yes,
bought
you do.
the house.
Everybody
I
go.
would've bought
Everybody.
that. The guy had an African art collection. It was
Look, he's
gorgeous.
like half
He
standing
looks
up
at the-
now.
He looks at the wall and he goes. He says to the real estate agent, "I can't buy this home. This man is into voodoo." He's insane.
You know what's funny?
I took him to look at houses.
And you know what he did?
I take him
he
with
didn't
a classy.
give a fuck. Because Robin, let me tell you, we pull up to a house that was ugly on the outside.
Yes.
And he goes, "Well, go in and see if you like." I go, "I don't like the fucking outside. Why would I go in?"
Let me tell you what happened. And this is
That's what would happen.
This is where I got a little crazy from him.
What?
I saw he was insane. I got this
And you're
beautiful
normal.
lady, a realtor who I'd used before.
And she wasn't
So
beautiful.
people
Why would you call her
stop it.
beautiful?
A beautiful person.
He's talking about the
Well,
inside.
how well did you know
So
her?
him and his crony, Hot Tub Johnny, are sitting in the
Yeah.
back seat. They're cracking jokes, first of all.
So what? It's a fun thing.
And they're making fun of people. So, okay. We pull up to a house. He says
Oh,
right from
you
the
don't make
outside.
fun of people.
He
Forget
says
the
right
lady.
from outside. He says right from the outside of the house. Let me tell the story.
All right, go ahead.
Right from the outside of the house, he goes, I don't like this house. I go, you didn't go in yet. I said, listen, Dice, the woman here made an appointment. The people waited for you all day.
Gives a f- for
At
them.
least out of a courtessy, go in and take a quick
I don't
look.
want to be courteous. I
So
want to
he
go to the
goes-
next
So
house.
he goes, I don't want to look. I said, this is embarrassing to me because people have made, they're learning what you like and don't like. So he gets into the house. Him
I
and
didn't go in that
this
house. I
Johnny,
wouldn't go in
by
that
the way,
house.
disappeared. You went in the house. And he's so angry, he takes a camera. Now, him and Johnny are running up and down these people's steps in the house, running up and down, taking pictures of themselves. And
Because I film
I said, this
everything.
can't be for real. That's your show.
Well, don't you like to
get that tape and put it on
believe
TV?
me, all I do
You're
is
insane.
film. You're the
You think
crazy
he's-
one.
you think he's normal?
You film him
Oh,
for
I never
20
thought he was
seconds.
normal.
I never said I'm normal.
I don't want to be
Did you
filmed.
see me say I'm not? Does this look normal? Look at me. Is this a normal
Dice,
person?
Stop being like this and tell me
Stop
the truth.
being like what? What do you wanna
If
know?
you waited all day and someone was coming to look at your house, you were selling your house, and then they
Would
just
you be
walked out, and they
pissed?
walked out
Yeah.
and didn't even walk in. Wouldn't you be a little angry? I mean, can't
Yeah,
you
but
empathize?
I didn't give a fuck about those people.
You don't give a
at
fuck
all.
about anyone?
No, I do.
Who do you
but
give
if,
a fuck
see,
about?
I would rather not waste people's time, go in their house and go, oh, what a nice house.
Stop
and
it.
No,
Stop it.
What do you mean stop
If
it?
If a
I wouldn't
broker
waste
made
somebody's
you
time.
stay home all day waiting,
I call it the way
You
it is.
go
What do you
in-
want me to change my mind? I
yes,
can't do that.
I want you to change your mind.
No.
That's
If I see a house from the outside I don't like, I'm not going in. That's
So
it.
he gets in the house.
'Cause number
and
one, I
then he
told you, little-
disrespects the people and runs up and down.
Because he
Well, I had
was
to get the
made to
footage.
go in.
And what happened to Johnny? Is he, what did you bury him? I mean,
Where is Johnny?
Nobody talks about it.
People.
Anyway.
Oh, you had a falling out. That's interesting.
Nobody talks about it.
All your guys.
Where are they?
What all
The
my
women-
guys?
Johnny was your best friend.
All right, so didn't you
What
ever have a
happened?
friend you had a fallout with?
Sure, what happened?
Nothing I want to talk about.
Oh my God.
That bad?
Dice.
No, it's just he wouldn't want anything talked about either. That's
Do you know
the way
if he's
he
still
is.
alive or dead?
Yeah, he's alive.
How do you know? Do you check up on him?
I'm not doing this. I'm not doing your little, you know. This isn't
Whoa.
Silence of the Lambs with the quick,
Quid pro quo.
yeah. We're not doing that. What about you? You ever
Did
have
he
a fight
fuck
with
one
a
of
friend?
your chicks or something? This,
No,
he
it's
must,
got
this guy
nothing
must have
about
done
that.
something. Oh my God. Dice.
could
What do
he
you
have done?
think psychologically?
What is
you're
going
gonna
on?
play this game?
No, what's going
Do
on?
you think
I
you
don't
could
even
really
know.
do this child psychology with me and
Child
it's going to work?
No,
Do you know
you're
how
too smart
deep
for
I
me.
could dig? You know me.
No, but wait a second. Stop it.
I'm not
asking
talking
you
about
anything
that. Is not
inappropriate.
that's not even a subject.
Are
Now-
you still
I'd
friends
rather
or
talk
no?
about the
Are you
house
friends
hunting.
with him or not?
We haven't talked in a long time.
Did Johnny want you to see a house and you didn't want to go? Is that what happened?
There was something wrong with you today. When's the wedding? That's what I want to know.
It's coming soon.
All right.
This
when?
month. This month.
This month. Are you excited about it?
I'm so excited.
Why?
Because I've got a great woman.
Okay.
I'm happy that we're going to be married.
And you're going to do the big wedding thing?
And we're going to have a nice wedding.
Okay.
You know, a
Like
simple
120
wedding.
people.
185.
Okay.
Okay.
That's not bad.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And do you miss Johnny?
I'm not talking about. I'm talking about your
Wow.
wife now.
I'm shocked by this.
If you were talking about a
You
girl
talk
I
about
went
everything.
with, no, listen. If you were talking about a girl I went with, I could talk about that all day long.
Go ahead.
I can't talk about like a friend.
Oh,
Like,
come on. This was
even
more
people
than a
listening. No, even people listening go, "Who cares? You never had a fallout with a friend?"
So
and
this
talk?
hurts too much to talk about.
No, it doesn't hurt at all.
He mattered to you. He mattered to you. He did.
Or maybe he
Dice.
didn't matter.
No, he mattered. He mattered. I know, Dice. I know the real Dice.
Really? And Johnny mattered.
Johnny mattered. Tell people how Johnny mattered. Don't discount that Johnny didn't matter. Say it. Say that Johnny mattered.
I
Go
know
ahead.
you really want me to say that, so I can't now.
Is the Dice Man crying inside?
No.
And laughing outside?
No.
Who
Did
is
your
your
children
friend
ever
now?
get to know Johnny? You see, you're laughing on
You know,
the outside.
you told me I'm ridiculous today, and this is
Johnny.
what you want to talk about?
Johnny, the kids want to meet
I'm
Uncle
starting
Johnny.
to sell out the biggest places in the world
I
again, and
know.
you want to talk about Johnny?
I just want to know what happened.
No, think about
Look
that.
at the pattern.
Think about when you
Two
got
wives.
when you got the deal
girls.
here at Sirius. You're not even listening.
You see-
when you got the deal here at
Go ahead.
Sirius.
Go ahead.
If somebody came and said to you in an interview, let's say
Go ahead.
just some journalist going,
Right.
"All right, Howard, you had a fight with with Ralph.
Let's say John.
No, let's say
Okay,
Ralph.
Jackie.
Right.
You know,
Go ahead.
and you're going, no,
I'd
but
say
I
yes.
just made the most unbelievable deal in the world ever on radio. No, but tell us what happened with Ralph.
What happened
was... No, but you would
When I
say...
tell
No,
them.
you know what you would say?
What would I
don't
say?
want to talk about it.
No.
Who gives a fuck
I
for
would say-
Ralph?
I would-
That's what you would
You're
say.
telling me
I'm telling you, I don't
Johnny
give
didn't
a
make
fuck.
anything to eat. Johnny is Ralph?
I don't know who
I
Ralph
love
is
Ralph.
really.
I
Is
love- Ralph is a good friend of mine.
Ralph, the guy that
That's my friend.
Oh, okay. All right. So what I'm saying is, though, when you're into something,
Robin, are you buying any of
and
this?
into doing, it's the truth.
Robin, it sounds like it mattered.
Happened. It
sounds
Sounds like what mattered.
It sounds like
It sounds like he mattered to you, and he
Something
burned you,
terrible
and he did
happened,
something
yeah.
bad to the Dice Man.
No, but you don't understand because
guys were like
I'm a
this.
very loyal guy to my friends.
You are.
So what I'm saying, no matter what went on,
You're not
I
gonna talk
wouldn't.
about it.
You know, Johnny isn't like a showbiz guy,
Right?
So I don't talk about him.
So in other words,
I
out of
wouldn't- I would
respect for
never,
him,
yeah, I would never talk about it on the
he
air.
can't answer.
You know what?
because he
It's
doesn't
not
have
even
a
about him
platform.
answering. I just
think
want
this
to do
is
that.
a bros before hoes too. I think that Dice kind of doesn't value women,
No.
but men he
No,
respects.
don't speak for me, my
I'm gonna
friend.
speak for
Dice
you,
has a
Dennis.
lot of respect for women, but Dice is also very honest about the women he goes with. And if you talk to any of them on the phone,
Yes.
they will back up exactly what I said
But
to
you're
you
showing
earlier
more respect
today.
for your bros than your
No,
hoes.
no, it's not. It's not about that. I give complete respect
Yeah.
to my hoes, right?
Go ahead.
And I give them the respect in bed. I am not going to treat a woman and not do the kind of things she wants me to do.
You do anal with girls?
No, I'm not into that.
Never put your penis in a
It's
woman's
not my
ass.
thing. It's not.
You
I'm
never
telling
tried
you,
it?
I like regular, straight-on, one-on-one
When-
sex, but
when-
to a point.
When you got famous, did you have a
it's
menage a trois?
No, it's not. It's not what I'm about.
You don't
Only
want
one-
You know,
women
I
at
would
once?
tell you that. You think I give a fuck if I said I had 2 or 3 girls at
And
once?
you never had a famous woman.
It's not what I'm about. No,
I'm
it's
sorry
not
for
my
you.
thing.
I'm sorry for you.
Don't be sorry for me.
I'm sorry for you. All your fame, you never had a famous woman.
But I didn't. You
There's
see, I
nothing-
never came into
Isn't
show.
that-
Isn't it wonderful?
Let me
to
explain this
fuck
to you.
someone
I
who's
never
famous?
came into show business.
Go ahead.
It was never about getting women. I always got women. It was never about, if
I
I become a
understand.
famous comic, I'm going to get a lot of girls.
You always had women.
Yeah, I always had,
Were you
more
always
or
a
less
ladies'
steady
man?
girlfriends. When I moved out to L.A., it was one after the other without
How
being
old
famous.
were you when you lost your virginity?
18.
18?
Yeah.
That seems late.
That's late.
All right, so maybe to you it was late. Maybe you
Seems
were
like
9.
you should have had 16.
Maybe you were 9
No,
years old.
look at
I don't
his
know.
face.
How
You
old
think
were
I
you?
was- I was
How-
16.
So 16.
Which is
What do you
the
think?
right
You're beating me?
That's the right age.
You know what I mean? No, the right
18
age
says
is when
it's
it
a problem.
happens. Everybody has their time when they do something.
Are you good in
and that's
bed?
it.
Are you able to hold out?
I'm actually excellent.
So how do you hold out? In other words, I have trouble.
It's not about holding out. It's about knowing how to maneuver a chick.
Do you wear rubber?
It's about knowing. You know what it is? If I kiss a chick, I'm like a mechanic.
No,
the
you're
minute, No, I am.
No, you're not.
You want to bet?
I bet you come
You want to bet?
quickly.
You want to make a no? You want to make a call?
Robin, right now. Let me see you hold out more than 10 minutes.
Jesus.
Go ahead, Robin.
Robin, I could give 2 kisses. I go, all right, from to toe, this is what you need. You know what I
You're
mean?
like a
I could fix
psychiatrist.
this.
You're like
you know
a
what I
female-
mean?
You could
female.
sell it up,
All depending on
analyze
how a
everything.
chick kisses you is how they operate in bed. That's
It's
it.
in the kiss, huh?
I see.
What do you call a hot night
A
with a
hot
chick?
night to me
I mean,
is you go out to a dinner.
We're
with-
about the same age, me and you.
Yeah.
Okay, forget about the
You're
dinner.
a little
Forget
younger than I am.
just a couple years. But
All
the
right.
bottom line is, you get in bed with a girl. Do you really go at it? Still, you
This
don't.
It depends on the girl. But
No,
I
but I'm
like,
talking. You're going to be. When you say I do.
I like. First of all, I like a woman's legs.
Okay, important.
But out of all, people say you're a breast man. I'm a vagina man.
But
and
you
I,
can't see that
to me,
across
it's
a
got to be
room.
an yes.
Hey, wait, Hot Tub Johnny's on the phone. Do you want to speak to him?
It's not Hot Tub Johnny.
Let me see. Is that you, Johnny?
Hey, Howard, it's Hot Tub Johnny.
How you doing, Johnny?
Hey, I can tell you why I'm not friends with Dice.
What happened?
All right, what are we going to play with a jerk-off face? Some human being.
He's actually sitting in a hot tub, it sounds.
Are you in a hot tub right now?
I'm in a hot tub. Can you hear it in the background,
Come on.
Howard?
That's funny.
No, it is funny.
Yeah, the guy's in a hot tub. It's clearly Hot Tub Johnny.
I'm enjoying myself. I don't give a fuck if Dice don't like me. I'm in my hot tub.
All right, thank you. Matt,
I don't know how you put up with it.
A hot night to me with a girl is you take her to dinner, she gets dressed up nice, you get
Yeah, I
dressed
like
up
that.
nice, you have a great dinner, you go home, You have sex, and by hot sex, I mean, she's naked. Maybe you do it standing up. You know what I mean? She bends over the.
Yeah, I do know what you mean.
To me, when a girl is in high heels,
but you don't get verbal about it.
Some women don't like you to be verbal. I was with a woman.
What do you like? Forget about
what you like. I like to get verbal.
You like to get verbal like Dice? You're going to talk like
not whore. I like to say.
Well, what is wrong? Number one, you got to stop saying whore. Aren't you from the island?
Hooah. I don't say hooah. No, I don't say that.
Hooah. It's so easy to say.
Listen, that doesn't turn me on to call a woman a whore. That's your thing. We're not the same that way.
All right,
we have similarities.
All right, so what do you like to say? What's the big word to you?
Oh, yeah, this feels good, baby. I like the way you fuck me so good. I like to talk kind of romantic. I like this. I like when
I could do that, too.
Man, you feel so good inside, man. It's turning me on. Now, Beth doesn't like when I do
You feel so good inside?
Yeah.
You're saying that to her?
Yeah. I have a vagina. So I tried this with
Beth. So you talk low.
I talk low. And now I knew I.
Did you ever go with a girl that you start talking dirty and she goes, I don't like that?
Beth doesn't like it. The one I'm marrying, she does not like.
But you do like it.
I do. But something she's a different person than me.
I don't know her. I can't evaluate her without talking to her.
I can't believe you never met my fiancée.
You didn't introduce me. I'm not going to be. I'm more hurt about that than.
I'm going to take you out to dinner with
her. Than Hot Tub Johnny.
No, I'm going to take you out to dinner, and I'm going to introduce you to her, and you'll get it.
I'm sure she's very nice.
She's very.
I know
nice
she's very nice.
You wouldn't call her a hooah. Come on.
In bed, I'll call anybody a hooah, and if they don't go with the program, they're gone.
Have you ever had any gay sex whatsoever? Did anybody ever try?
Stop it. That's
honestly,
not me.
Did anyone ever try when you were a young boy?
No.
You ever molested?
No, one time a guy. Oh, this was funny.
All right, there you go. You see, everybody's got a story.
I'm not. Remember when 42nd Street was 42nd Street?
Sure, when it was a real.
So me and this guy, we went down there from school. We were going to the music union.
How old were you?
He played trumpet. I played drums. Right.
How old were you?
16.
Go ahead.
Okay, so we go, to look at the movies,
right.
and all of a sudden this guy goes, this is a great one over here. So he puts in a couple quarters, whatever.
The booths.
Right? And all of a sudden, all of a sudden I just felt a hand on my knee,
right.
And the whole booth went over, and the two of us flew out of there, and that was the end.
That was the end.
That was the extent. It's nothing I want to do. Trust me.
So you've had gay sex, but we only went to as far as the hand on the knee.
No gay sex. I can't even let you begin to talk about that because
that's not even funny to you.
I'm so non-gay.
Right. You're very manly.
Yeah. And you know what? If I wanted a cock in my mouth, it would be there. That's just the way it is.
It's not your thing.
I will not go through life not doing the things I want to do.
Good for you.
And when I make fun of them, hey, bless. You want a pair of balls in your face? Have them. You know what I mean?
Are you for gay marriage? Do you support?
You know what I mean?
Marriage?
That's when I realized they're retarded on top of stupid.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Because for years they're watching fucking normal people, regular human beings, heterosexual. 85% of all marriages down the fucking toilet with normal people.
Would you want that?
So it was the one thing they had that they could look. Hey, Bert, look, nobody loves you more than me. They won't let me marry
gay
you.
People want equality.
Guaranteed, you're going to be seeing on TV fag divorce. Guaranteed.
Yeah, we'll see.
They'll be fighting over the fucking Barbara Streisand albums.
You're
these
very
asshole
controversial.
People.
You're very controversial today.
And now, not only that, and I'm not even looking to do
Seriously,
material.
though, should gay people be allowed to be married? Should gay people be allowed to be married?
Yes or no? Fuck for them at all. I don't care, and I don't give a fucking. And it's not bad enough that they want to bump balls together. Now let's make believe we're a real family. Let's adopt some kid that's been in an orphanage, I don't know, 12 years, and all of a sudden he's brought out of his cage and go, here's your parents that the kid's looking.
Now stop.
All right, who's mommy? The one with the small.
Dice.
Who the fuck is mommy?
Dice,
what the fuck is wrong with people today? Let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what they think of me, okay? I call it the way I see it. I want to call a chick a whore in bed. I'm going to call her. That's how I am. I want to say, bend your legs back, you filthy fucking animal. And I fucking collide my cock right between the crack of your fucker. I don't go into a pussy. I break into a fucking pussy. I don't even want to feel like I'm supposed to fuck her.
Dice.
No, wait a minute.
I know
That's how I am, Artie,
You're turning
okay?
Artie on. You're turning
I break
Artie on.
into the fucking pussy.
No
okay?
foreplay?
I say, okay, yeah, I break in with my I knuckle them, and then I stick my
Now you've
prick
gone
in.
too far.
What do you mean gone too far?
I'm asking
That's
you something.
romance.
I'm asking you
That's
something.
love. That's respect.
Hold it.
Treat a woman that wants to get like an animal, like she's a nun,
Guys.
and she'll be fucking everybody on the block
Guys,
when you're
answer
at work.
the question.
Leave me the
You believe-
fuck alone already.
Guys, if you were in an orphanage, you would absolutely
What would I do?
want to have
I wouldn't
love.
be in a fucking orphanage. I kill everybody and I leave the fucking joint.
Guys, if you
Me,
were,
I don't give a fuck for nobody.
Guys, talk to me now. If you
No,
were in
I am talking.
listen
Yeah,
to the
why?
question. If you were in an orphanage,
And believe me,
and
that
you
were
had
fat
no-
fucking chicks too.
and you had no,
Believe me, I got my own fucking book. You want it all for nothing?
So you
fuck,
have famous
fuck
chick.
all of you.
famous.
You'll
chick.
read the fucking book. You know
So
what the
did
name of
you-
the book is?
What?
The Filthy Fucking Truth. And you'll read it. Trust me.
Did you fuck famous
I read
chicks?
your book. I didn't see nothing about fucking other girls.
Well, I was married when I
Oh,
wrote my
yeah?
book. Yeah.
Do we want to
Yeah.
talk? Do we want to talk
Yeah.
about what was that fucking Don't make me. Well,
What?
it doesn't
I
matter.
didn't
You
fuck-
can't get in
hey,
trouble
yeah,
no
yeah,
more.
yeah, I didn't
Right, you
fuck
can't get-
anyone when I
All
was
right, let me ask you a
married.
question. Let me be the fucking judge for a minute.
Go ahead.
Okay, let
Go
me be the
ahead.
judge.
I'm not
Okay, you're a
afraid.
married man. Okay,
Go ahead.
famous radio personality.
Yes, that's
Howard
true.
Stern.
Go ahead.
Where did you like to go when you would leave work a lot
Strip
of times?
clubs.
Okay, now what would you do there?
I would go there. I would see naked women. They'd give me dirty
and
lap
nothing
dances.
at all would go on.
Not
your hands
not
stayed
sex.
at your side.
Yeah, not sex.
Not sex. So what would go on?
My hand might have.
I'm gonna
brushed
let you
against
answer
her,
the question.
Her
Talk to
hand
the
might have
jury.
brushed against her boobs.
Yeah. Okay. What about the massage parties in the fucking hotel?
Never
what about
fucked
those?
anyone. Never got a hand job.
Never took
did
a bath
anything.
with
No.
any. Get me. I'm
I
the
didn't.
nicest guy in the world. Now you got me nuts. I'm the judge now.
Seriously, Dice, if you were in an orphanage.
But I know you'll be good to this wife.
Yes, I will. If you,
Now that's the speech
Dice,
Ronnie should have made.
Dice, I was. Yeah, you should make a speech at my wedding. Dice, if you were in an orphanage though, you
I
would
break
be.
into
you'd
the.
See.
Now, come on,
I don't
Dice.
ask no questions.
Dice.
Here, I bring home
All
a
right, I give
dong.
up.
I bring home a dong. I fucking throw. Put that on for a second.
Dice, let me tell you something.
Go ahead.
We're all excited about your.
Why do I always leave here sweating?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Come
let
in
you go
nice
cool
and
down.
relaxed.
I want everyone to go see.
But
Andrew
nobody
Dice
talks
play.
about. You don't talk about your relationships. You don't talk
Sure
about
we do.
two-ball Florentine.
We talk about all the time.
Nobody
We
talks about anything.
How about honest?
I come in here, I go on trial.
Robin was so
you
honest.
here.
Robin was honest. She said the guy dumped her. How many women go on the
We
air? and
have
say
Did you
you
say
here
he did?
today.
What do you mean he dumped you?
Well, he said he was, ready to go.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you
Better go
believe
to
it?
Westbury.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So how long till you went out with somebody else?
I don't know, month and a half.
Jimmy, why did you dump Robin?
She wouldn't take the knuckle.
What is that?
She wouldn't take the knuckle.
She doesn't like the knuckle.
Doesn't like the knuckle in the say.
I wouldn't let him break in.
I listened to Dice. He advised me.
Dice
wouldn't let him
advised
break
you,
in.
Dice advised you on.
He said, do the knuckle.
And the
Knucklehead.
That's a pretty good impression.
You're damn right.
How'd it go, man?
Went good. A lot of energy.
You were getting a little heated for a while, man. What happened? Why was he getting to you?
I just blow up a lot.
You okay now?
Good behavior doesn't come naturally to me, so.
Well, what was it that gets you heated? Like what?
I don't
Certain
know,
questions?
just constant questions.
And you don't get a chance to.
I don't like
you don't
it.
get a chance to speak.
Well, I was speaking, but it was just he wasn't giving me time to answer the question. So it gets me nuts. It's all right.
It was good
We
though,
worked
right? You
it
had
out.
fun. You had a good time.
I always have fun. I always have fun.
All right, man. Thanks for
Always
stopping
have
by.
fun. All right, stop asking me anything.